Let's get this shit started out right, shall we?
Hell yes.
What's with the dragon on the statue?
Time for appropriate musical changes.
I'm scared.
Magic sight.
Who would like to do the recap, or shall I take it?
You do. Take it this time.
Wonderful.
Have the honor.
Heroes, you stand on the precipice of either a defeat or victory. A harrowing battle has taken place in the center of Hollow Shades. Traps have been laid, fortifications have been erected. And now, you face your true foe. After facing down the minions of this now once humble dragon, now turned and corrupted by darker powers, you all now face him. Open and hopefully you'll be able to defeat him. He came crashing through the canopy. Thankfully, earlier, one warden set up traps, causing him to be raptured in fire and piano wire, causing a great deal of damage to him on his way down. With a boast of power, he lands on top of the statue of Princess Luna. He is here for one thing, and one thing only. Power. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, you have unlocked new mechanics for this game by reaching this point. Allow me to explain. There are some creatures within this world that have no mercy in their heart. They are relentless. Creatures who are relentless will actively try to kill you if you go down. This is a fight for survival. This is a fight that you need to win or you will perish. This dragon, also, is not of a normal ilk. Powers beyond many of your understanding flow through its veins, and thusly, I have given you the tools necessary to learn them to better form strategy in defeating the creature. Keep this in mind. On your turn, you may make an insight check to try and figure out one of the dragon's many abilities, or its current health status at the time. This is a free action and does not cost you anything else. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh boy, permadeath in this early on,
Yeah.
please.
Boy.
You'll be fine. We have multiple people that can help us.
Horse apples be getting real up in here.
Again,
Heroes,
I doubt you're going
it's
to
a-
die in the first day.
It's going to be a hard fight, but we outnumber him like 20-1 or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Let Julius finish.
Heroes. Like I said last time, it's time for you to rise, or it's time for you to die like martyrs. Let's hope you can rise to this occasion. So, on the top of the turn order, as the dragon lands on top of the statue, the lights around Hollow Shades quickly fading other than this soft glow from within the statue. The dragon looks around and snarls.
Sweet death has come to this place. I think I'll take advantage.
As he will let out a ghostly howling roar. as the corpses around all of you begin to lose something of themselves.
No.
Oh no.
Oh,
Their
no.
shadow
Wait a minute.
begins to leave their body
No.
and begins to coalesce around the fountain.
I don't need those traitors. I can make subordinates who will not betray. Come, children of the night. It's time for us to feed.
As now, rising from the puddles, dark and hollow shadows
Oh
begin to
no!
surround you.
Your doom has arrived. Let us not await your end any longer.
Time to roll their initiative.
So you know how I said we outnumbered him like 10 to 1? Yeah.
Well,
Wrong.
Get your AO.
I should also have a higher.
All right, Fox. Let's
Or
not
not.
keep this waiting any longer. Hey, Moon Lily, it's your turn.
Yeah!
What's
So-
she gonna do?
Okay. Well, let's see.
Why is there a bear here?
Yeah.
That's
also, just as a warning, Julius,
Yeah.
Joe's new initiative has been implemented, so
yeah.
Blaze shields.
Blaze
Is there
Shield.
two blaze shields?
I thought we were all rolling
You
initiatives.
fool! You can't go that early. You're a paladin. Get back down there.
Just wanted to
Now-
let you know, because just thought we were rolling for initiative again.
Oh, where the
Now
heck
he's
am
just-
I in initiative
now
now?
he's just
I'm
gone.
You're on a 16.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Oh yeah.
All right.
No.
So for her turn, seeing all these shadow ponies rise up, she's like, shit.
Oh no, they are not shadow ponies. They are just amorphous forms
Okay.
of living shadow.
Okay, just these living shadow forms. She's like, shit. And
Jeez.
all right. I'm just double checking what I can do for bonus action.
You can give inspiration.
I know I can, but I'm holding off on it because I only got one left.
I'm very
Mhm.
curious if I can do this.
I say I have a plan, but it's completely up to you if you want to give me bardic inspiration on it.
I know, but actually,
How precious.
Julius.
okay, so you are in range.
Do
Good.
these shadow beings count as humanoids?
No, they do not.
Damn it, I can't do that then. Fuck.
Okay, so she
Yeah, I could-
is gonna cast invisibility on herself.
Oh,
You go invisible.
that
The
was nice
Drake,
timing on the music.
as he's just looking over to you, you pop out of existence and you see a grin.
You think because you hide I can't find you? I can smell your fear.
Alright then. Then she's gonna take to the sky.
Let me mark you as
I already
invisible. Oh, wonderful. Look at you.
I'm flying now, so go ahead and mark me invisible. She's then gonna place me. Okay, so she's gonna fly to here. And question.
Answer.
If using bardic inspiration, does bardic
It
inspiration?
will not break your invisibility, no.
Okay, so then she's gonna hold a bonus action to inspire Zuki.
It
And
is
she's
not
gonna
an,
hold-
It's not an attack nor a spell.
Oh, so I can't.
Lord.
Okay, darn.
No, you can. I'm saying that's what breaks invisibility.
Gotcha. All right, so she's gonna hold bardic inspiration for Zuki until he attacks.
All right. Oh, you're gonna hold it. Wonderful.
Yeah, so she's holding until Zuki takes an action.
Noted.
Okay. Also
And-
noted.
And that's gonna be her turn.
Alrighty. Nightcrawler, you're up. It's here.
So can I roll an insight check to see one of the dragon's abilities?
That you may.
All right.
19. Very good. All right. You may learn one of his actions, one of his resistances or immunities, or one of his passive abilities, or something else. Something darker. A power throbbing within him.
Let's learn one of his actions.
You can learn what his bite, claw, or shadow breath do.
I would want to go Shadow Breath.
Yeah, I was gonna say shadow breath sounds like the most dangerous
Pressing.
one.
All right. His shadow breath recharges on a 5 and 6. He exhales a shadowy fire in a 30-foot cone. Each creature in the area needs to make a DC 18 saving throw, or take 16d6 necrotic damage.
Don't get in front of him.
16d6.
If a creature, if an equine is reduced to 0 hit points by this damage, dies, an undead shadow rises from its corpse and acts immediately after the dragon in the initiative. The shadow is under the dragon's control.
All right.
All right, Nightcrawler, that is your insight action. Your free insight check. You have the rest of your turn. What would you like to do?
Let's see. Currently flying. I guess I'll just try to shoot an arrow at him.
Very well. Go ahead and roll to attack.
All right.
That most certainly will hit. 7 points of damage as the arrow just sticks into him. He doesn't even flinch. Not even acknowledging such a tiny little prick in his shoulder. Is there anything else you would like to do, sir? With your bonus action, or you can move. And you can move.
Bonus action and I can move, or a bonus action
Yes.
or I can move?
You
And
can bonus action and you can move. Crazy, I know.
Or, but not an exclusive or. So, like, it's and or at the same time. Could do either or both.
Will do barriers protect against that shadow breath?
Yes, they do. It is not a spectral breath, it is a physical breath that can, be stopped by barriers.
All right.
Or at least it can help you, The barrier can help take the brunt of the blow.
I'll move right here.
Where are you moving to?
Here.
Go ahead and move your token. Remember, you can move your own token.
Yeah, you're talking. Yeah.
If he didn't even feel like an arrow, I don't really think without getting close to him, I don't think I have anything useful.
Just everyone remember that taking out ads is useful. If you don't have like a super powerful attack or whatever, and you're worried that you won't be able to hurt the boss, take out the ads.
the what?
Nice. And he
I
is.
think he means the shadow figures.
Yes.
All right.
Take out the additions that he has summoned.
Can I fire an arrow at this guy?
That would require an
Or is
attack,
that-
I believe.
I don't think a short bow is light, is it? It might be. Short bow, it is not, so no.
Okay. Well, in that case, I think I have to end my turn.
Wonderful. It is a Shadow Boy's turn. And there are some people within range. People within touching range.
Wait, can I?
Oh no, we're gonna get the bad touch.
Not the bad touch.
Do you want to land Serenity, or
I
do you
was
want
gonna
to stay
say like I wanted to land.
Oh, pardon me. So you land behind the barrier, Nightcrawler. Nicely done. Got yourself some very sexy cover. That boy's in the air. Can't reach him. Got a few options.
He does.
1, 2, 5, 6, 7,
He has
8,
a few options.
10.
But to roll yourself a dex or something.
10 squares of movement.
Yeah, you can reach just about everybody else. Yes. Call it a D12. A 1.
Whew.
Hello there, Mr. Guard. How are you doing today?
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
Oh no, the EDF guard.
Touch.
Oh,
The
no.
EDF guard just, kind of moves his head away, no, stop, no. Just, his head's just moving backwards, stop it.
No. Stop it. No.
Next, the Shadow Boy. Is he privy? Would he? Yes, there's more life over in this direction. You know what? I'm gonna make a little bit of this action. 3. Hello.
Oh no, Coda.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Bienvenue.
Anyway, Coda, he's gonna touch you.
Oh no.
I did not consent.
Yeah, so,
Too bad.
so what a way to come back.
Touchy, touchy.
Oh.
That was close.
Oh.
A shadowy
Oh,
mandible
no.
reaches out, and you're just like, "How dare you!" And you just kind of smack the tendril when he's like,
Consent first, please.
So yeah, Julius's computer did a fuck, but we're back now.
Oh, thank God. And I'm not dead. It missed. Huzzah. Even with
The
my
fuck?
low.
So
"Oh, my fucking computer can last through this."
Honestly, if it does more shit, you probably need to restart it.
I
So-
did restart it, Patrick, and nothing fixed.
Oh.
It's still
So-
broken. I'm afraid,
so-
Oh no.
something might have short-circuited, and if so, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Anyways, let's just keep going.
So I'm going to just drop off info over here. So stay close to these two. Where I'm going is very dangerous. So I drop her off here to end the cartoon effect.
Whatever you say.
So yeah. Move a token here. This is why I put a between title and this flying person.
You said
I may fear you, dragon, but my will to see you dead outweighs my terror as I climb the statue and jump on the dragon and I activate this cartoon effect. I have 40 squares of movement. I've used less than that to get here. So I'm using the cartoon physics Rydom Cow Pony.
First, please roll me an acrobatics check to climb the statue.
Re-rolling that.
Oh, no.
I'm using my inspiration, and I'm fucking re-rolling that.
Oh, is that enough?
It is indeed just enough. So you will indeed reach on top of the statue. So
I activate
part of
Rydom
your
Cow Pony.
movement. So this area is illuminated with a dim light. Whenever the target moves, you move your action and move on it. Okay. Very well. You clamber on and immediately whips around and snarls to you.
As he does, so what kind of action
So you
is...
come to face your death. You make it far too easy.
As he says that, I'm going to smash my holy water on it. And what kind of action is...
That would be a dexterity check without your proficiency. So just add because you're not proficient in those weapons.
Keep in mind, since he's taking an action, Moonlily's imparting on you Bardic Inspiration, and you just hear a whisper in your ear, make him pay.
Well, fuck me sideways. You hit him.
Oh, man.
And you just spike it on his face. As you'll hear a active, as the holy water has a very aggravating effect.
How about you be quiet and take your medicine?
Until the start of his next turn, all damage to him is going to deal radiant damage.
Nice.
Oh, perfect.
Alright, I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later. Put Coda's turn in the chat.
Alright.
Alright.
That is the damage of the holy water.
And you rolled the Bardic Inspiration?
For the dexterity check, yeah. Does it apply to the damage?
No.
Oh. Darn.
Oh, well, actually, yes, because it's technically an attack.
I'll apply it to the damage then.
Okay, in that case, since there was a mode of potential to that inspiration, let's
A Constitution save, you say?
yeah, a Constitution saving throw against.
He succeeds.
Ah, darn.
27.
Okay, so he doesn't take thunder damage.
And this.
You think a little water will save you?
No, but I'm gonna be staying up here, so get used to it. And I'm trying to see if there's any bonus actions, because I didn't attack with a monk weapon, so I don't get extra attacks.
I don't believe you do. Do they have any form of disadvantage while you're on their back to hit you?
It doesn't specify. I don't know.
He's going to take a legendary action.
Oh no.
And he is going to... What does he want to do with you? That is quite annoying what you just did to him, and quite rude. He did not appreciate one bit. I also need to make sure that this is doing the appropriate amount of damage.
This target creature receives no opportunity attacks for this movement. The others might. While you're in the creature's space, you get these benefits. When they move, I move.
He is going to...
I am.
Yes.
Keep in mind, I am invisible to the target, even though they know exactly where I am.
He has blind sight. He can see you.
Okay.
He's going to whip around, and his eyes will flash as a spectral draconic hand goes reaching out for your neck.
Oh.
He casts Chill Touch.
Oh.
Does a 24 hit you?
Oh no!
You take 14 points of necrotic damage, and you cannot be healed until the start of your next turn.
Shit.
Ouch. That hurts me a ton, but in terms of Zuki, that does not sway him. Just holds on harder.
As this draconic hand just wraps around your neck and begins to squeeze. Graphite Marks, it is your turn.
What do I do right now?
Everything's doing radiant damage, which I think... Oh yeah, insight check, by the way.
Oh, yes, the
take it.
insight. That's right.
Let me just do that real quick.
All right.
19.
All right, so I already know...
That is indeed enough. Would you like to know one
wait.
of his attacks? Now that you know he can cast cantrips, one of his spells, a passive ability, or anything to deal with his stats. Like damage resistances and all that.
I am going to ask for a spell.
3 times a day, he can cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Ray of what?
Ray of Enfeeblement. Oh,
Which-
that's bad. That's bad.
I'm not familiar with the spell.
Is that?
I'll click it for you. It does that.
Range spells. Hit the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. Yikes.
Why do you think he was able to kill the others so easy?
She was cheating.
Alright, Graphic Marks, would you like to make your insight check?
Yes, I would.
Roll an insight check. 17, that is indeed enough. What would you like to learn? An attack, a spell, passive ability, or something stat-wise?
I'd like to know their attack.
Another attack? Very well. He has multi-attack.
Oh.
You can take 1 bite and 2 claw attacks.
Concerning the size of this dragon and the meanness that he has, he feels that going out right now is not going to be the best move. So he will instead cast mage armor to prepare himself if one should go to him.
Very well. I don't believe you can do anything as your bonus action. Would you like to move?
No, I'll stay still.
Very well. You stay crouched behind cover. Next shadow. Well, don't he just see 2 delicious guards over here? Don't mind if I do.
Uh-oh.
Touch. No. Zephyrus will crack his neck side to side, and he's going to steady himself, fly right over to here. He's going to aim down the sights of Chainbreaker. He's going to take a shot. He does not have a wicked sneak attack. Let's see. That is a... Trying to fit everything on the screen is wonderful. Okay, so that's a 14 to hit. He is going to use his Bardic Inspiration.
Alright.
I seem to remember I went right after Graphite Marks, but I don't remember exactly.
Sadly, the bullet just ricochets off and he lets out a swear.
Ah.
Azur, it is your turn.
When do I go?
Right after Azur.
Right after
Could I get a reminder of what the growth thing adds to her?
You have advantage on strength checks and saving throws, and you deal an extra 1d4 points of damage.
Cool. Let's see. What are my options?
Oh. I'm at the very bottom.
No, you're not.
Oh, there we go.
It's just your initiative
you
got
wanna
replaced
keep
when you
distance.
rolled it.
Oh wait, inspiration. Yes, or insight. I meant insight. Yes.
Go ahead and roll an insight check. Sadly, you
Darn.
cannot parse through any of the dragon's guise to possibly get an idea of what powers he might hold. But you still have the rest of your turn to do something.
Gosh, what can I do?
You can use one of your abilities, psionic or fighter.
I only have 4 psionic power left, huh?
I'm pretty sure you have some more. Remember, that stuff is added to your other pool.
Okay, let's see here. I definitely want to stay behind the barrier, though.
Might I recommend you are If you move up just a little closer, you'll be able to get in range of Mind Nail. And then once you get to here, you can then go back behind the barrier.
That sounds like a good plan.
Especially with your fly speed.
Alright, I'll click my nail then.
Go ahead and click it, and then take off 2 of your psionic power.
I am been keeping track.
Alright. A wisdom saving throw.
So I can't actually remember how much I have.
He will succeed, but he will take half damage.
Aww.
He's succeeding in everything.
You've only thrown 2 things at him.
It's fair enough.
Please attack him more.
The second damage will not be turned into radiant damage, but that's okay because he's still susceptible to psychic.
So she'll fly up, hit him with my nail, and fly back.
Alright, and you land right back behind the barrier. Very good. Alright. Glaze Shield, it is your turn. Shit just got real. Shit just got so much more real.
Oh, snap. 21 to insight.
What would you like to learn?
What's his current HP?
His current HP is 275.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
It'll be a long fight.
I think that poison is on him.
Oh my goodness.
He doesn't have poison.
Yeah, it's
not
Radiant damage.
Whatever it is, yeah.
Every damage, every bit of damage done to him is radiant damage right now.
Until the start of his turn, which is in a while. Good long while.
Okay.
So we can definitely beat him.
Oh yeah, I have no doubt we can beat him.
Well, let's see. How tall is that statue?
The statue is 20 feet high.
Okay.
It's a big statue.
Let's see. That means I should be able to shoot over the top of these shadow guys, no problem.
Indeed.
Okay, well, in that case... don't know whether this will actually hit, but we never know unless we try, do we?
Darn tootin'. That is a 22 hit to hit, and that will definitely hit.
Wait, what? Eldritch Blast!
You focus this
I'm a
energy at that
unicorn!
tip. Damn right you are! Magic barrage! Pew! Now, sir, I will give you a choice. Since this is the first time you're using your Eldritch Blast, would you like to keep it as force damage, or would you like to turn it into radiant damage?
For the purposes of right now, we'll turn it into radiant damage.
Radiant damage on your radiant damage. Go ahead and roll me a d10.
All right.
Roll high,
Let's
roll high,
roll.
roll high.
4 points of radiant damage as a small beam sparks up the side of his hide. Kind of rolls his head at that, looks down at you.
Pathetic.
There's plenty more where that came from.
Your ego is pathetic.
He's going to eat you so hard. Is that your turn, sir? Or would you like to move?
Well, I'm
Yeah,
sorry I can't control my sass, okay?
I think that's my turn, yeah.
So you stand your ground, beacon of light like you are. Meanwhile, Miss Cantabile is like, please, no touch. Bad touch. Go away. Let me load up her character sheet. Yeah. Curses, I should have asked her. If you could.
Put something in Fireside.
What'd she say?
She put out a list here. She put action retreat, saving throw failure,
I have
then BA's Dragon's Breath, and then move. She's going to get behind the closest barrier and stay.
Tell her that if she moves right now, she will revoke an opportunity attack unless she wants to disengage. Also, ask her what metamagic she has. Please.
I'm gonna have to knuckle type.
Oh, wait, no. She can. Never mind. Don't do that. Because she has this.
Oh,
She
the eye
reaches
cover?
up and just bap slaps the guy in the face as she casts Shocking Grasp.
Oh yeah, do that.
As a more or less a taser goes and sparks into this shadow that eliminates his reaction, and then she's just going to saunter on behind. Actually, that is pretty crowded. Where can she go? Oh, that's just beyond her range. You can. She's gonna go and dive for this little nook right here. And then I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points. Quicken spell. And she is going to cast. She's going to quicken cast Scorching Ray. Fire one at that one. It'll miss. He's going to do it again. Same roll. One more.
Oh dear.
Wow. That is... That shouldn't be a thing. That should be mathematically... That's incredibly mathematically improbable.
What
Did
happened?
it get the same number every time?
She rolled 3 8s in a row.
What?
Oh my lord.
None of which hit the shadow. And she just lets out a, like, oh, come on! As just 3 rays, pew!
Curse
Oh.
the pseudo-randomness of computers.
The shadow just kind of sits there, is like, alright. So there's some juicy targets. Azur, you are the biggest, juiciest target. The shadow likes that.
Uh-oh.
You look like you have a great deal of vitality, and he wants it. He's gonna reach out and touch you.
Oh, that definitely does not.
But with a hit, you just kind of look down and you just like kind of push him over.
Fluffy hoof extends.
You're like, no, thank you. Ocean fish, kind of gonna panic a little bit, just a small bit, and she's going to fly up onto the roof. And she's gonna check. I'm pretty sure she's only shot twice, so she has 4 rounds left. She's gonna take a deep breath, puff out her cheeks, and she's gonna aim at the shadow dragon.
Woo!
Nice. 22 to hit for 9 points of radiant damage as the bullet impacts him. Looks over, and Ocean's Voice is like, oh no.
No.
He does not appreciate that. He does not appreciate that one bit. Will he? That is the question. He will. He's going to take a legendary action
Oh no.
Oh no.
as another one of those spectral claws goes screaming towards Ocean Fish.
No!
Oh no.
Oh.
Spooky touch. Yeah, that'll
Oh,
hit. And it will
definitely hitting.
grab her and slam her into the roof and begin to drain her vitality.
Oh. Oof.
11 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
It's a good thing she's got that juicy temporary HP from your delicious meals, Mr. Blaze.
Yes.
That could have hurt her a lot more. A lot more. Still, she's like, ah! Ah! I don't know what kind of scream she was doing, but I'm pretty sure she was screaming. Infatua is like, well, this is not very pleasant. I do not approve of any of this. What is she going to do? You know what? She's gonna kind of just saunter on over this way to where she can get eyes on the dragon. And she's going to begin to coalesce this static. Or No, she's gonna try this first. As she's going to fire up, just in range, as a crackling bolt goes spiraling up to the Drake. Oh, Coda. It will just miss as the spark bounces off the hide, not finding purchase within the black scales of the dragon. She's going to swear at that. She is then going to go start sauntering her way this way. Blue, it is your turn. You are bear.
Alright,
There is Shadow trying to touch her. How does that make you feel?
Not great.
Would you like to go slap the shit out of that Shadow?
What is this red dragon icon here? Just a question.
That is a Drake you have Azure intimidated onto your side.
Okay.
Making Mama Bear proud.
Is charge a thing in 5e?
For certain creatures, yes, but not for a bear.
Okay. Is the shadow in range for me to go up to him and attack?
Yes, you have a range of 40 feet as bear.
Can you please move my icon? I have no idea how to prove anything.
You have mighty bear legs that can take you far.
I don't know how to move the icon on the map.
You click on it, and then you drag it over to the thing.
Okay.
There you go. I'll move you along. You are bear. So that was well within your movement, yes. Go ahead and make your bite and claw attack.
And you said something about an insight on the dragon? Oh,
yes.
Fuck. One fell.
As a free action, you can insight the dragon to see to try and discern what abilities he may have.
I'll do that in a second. Bite is a 16, claw is a 9.
16 will certainly hit. However, the 9 sadly will not. So your bite goes through. 8 damage as you bite down on the shadow and go to rend out some of its spectral form. You'll feel your teeth pass through. It will find some purchase, but not as much as you were hoping. It appears that physical attacks do not deal as much damage as you would hope.
Well, I ain't got nothing. I don't think I can cast spells in bear form.
Remember, you can always drop it.
How dare you suggest such a thing?
I'm just letting you know. I ain't telling you to do nothing, girl.
And insight is 18.
18?
Yes.
That is indeed enough. Would you like to learn one of his attacks, spells, passive abilities, or stats?
Passive ability.
There are 3 to choose from. Living Shadow, Shadow Stealth, and Sunlight Sensitivity.
Okay. Living Shadow.
While in dim light or darkness, the dragon has resistance to damage that isn't force, psychic, or radiant damage.
Alright.
You don't want him in dim light, which he currently is in, or in darkness. Is that your turn, ma'am?
I believe so. I don't think I can do anything else.
Alright. Well, this shadow sees Bear. Bear looks tasty. He's gonna touch Bear. Touch. That will hit your Bear AC, and you will take 7 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
So you go from 25... 25 to 18. And he gets to do this as he consumes some of your vitality. Your bear form loses 3 strength. So your +6 to hit now goes down to a +5 to hit.
Wait, it was a +6? I already have it. I had it at a +5.
Oh, whoops.
So that was a 10 to hit instead of 9.
It still wouldn't have hit him.
Okay.
as you feel your form be sapped of its physical might and strength. Hypna certainly does not want to go and face off against a dragon one-on-one. That sounds like a stupid idea.
How smart is Hypna?
Fairly smart. And definitely, knows the ideals of self-preservation. So, she also didn't choose her second level spells. Wonderful. I'll do that later. So she is, first things first, she's going to look over to a shadow. Why aren't any of... Wonderful. She's going to take a few steps forward. And she's going to jab a hoof at that shadow and say, "You are by far the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Do you even call that black? You are a disgrace as a shadow." Vicious mockery.
Ooh.
The shadow will look over and make a wisdom save. The shadow does not understand what she means. It is a shadow. Of course he's black. You can't get more blacker than a shadow.
LMAO.
Seeing that didn't work, would she? Is she that petty? I'm gonna roll petty check. She is that petty. She's gonna use silvery barbs. And she's gonna give advantage to Clinch. Mr. Clinch Coffers, the next ability check or attack roll you do has advantage. She's gonna make that shadow re-roll that save. And it does it by 1. It still doesn't care. And she's like, alright, fuck you. And just gonna continue to saunter on over. She can indeed reach him. And she is going to...
Bless you.
Slash with the rapier. And miss. Even with advantage that she, for some reason, has. Turning that off. Hypna, I tried. I'm sorry. Clinch coffers. What do you want to do? Dragon's here.
Kind of a no shit moment.
Yeah.
I will say, as a bonus action, you can move that flaming sphere next to you 30 feet in any direction.
Yeah, I was thinking of moving it to that shadow near this white dragon lizard.
You're gonna smack it with the sphere.
Yes.
The sphere goes roaring over, and the shadow needs to make a dexterity check. He will see. Go ahead and roll 2d6.
2d6. There we go. Nuts.
He will still take some damage, as he is ever so lightly scorched by the sphere. And he'll just kind of look at it like, no, light bad. Well, that is your bonus action, sir.
Oh, hey, Viola.
Hello.
Viola.
Hello.
What would you like to do as your main action, sir? Cast a spell, maybe?
What is there to deal with, though? Let's see.
The dragon and the shadows, for the most part. That's a pretty big, I would say. Or you could just leave, I guess, if you think your job's done. Just go back to your cart. Just go back to your house. Leave this all behind. That's also an option.
Oh, not do that.
Peace out.
What a noble hero.
How far can I move?
30 feet. So you can get like over here, or like over here, or like over there, over here.
What can I do to get that? What about using Apprentice's teleport?
That will teleport you 30 feet in any direction, so You could like teleport up onto the roof or onto this balcony here.
It's not gonna do me much. Where do I
So you can
move?
move and then teleport as well. If you got some cantrips, you can also throw those babies out.
Let's see what I can do with those.
I'll give you a helping hand here. Perhaps guide you in a direction. So you do got your spear that you can do. You have lightning spark and control flames, which has a range of 30 feet and yeah. So your lightning spark has a range of 30 feet that you can go and zap somebody with. You can use absorb elements to take half of a certain damage type and then get to deal extra damage on your next melee attack. Fog Cloud, you can give people cover by obscuring them in mist.
Range of 120. I think I might use a fog cloud.
Alright, gonna give some of your allies cover from the hunger gaze of the dragon. I will say, this here shadow is looking pretty hurt. So if you would want to like either run up and stab it with your spear, or shoot it with a lightning spark, you can also do that.
Yeah, I will, I'm trying to sneeze.
That's the worst.
I guess I'll
it's in your cantrips.
I'll run up to it and use my spear.
Alright. So you don't burn yourself on your flame sphere. You can move to here or to here. There you go. Go ahead and just give him a good old stab with your spear. That will definitely hit. They'll kind of lurch as the sphere stabs into him. Very nice.
Oh.
Yeah, the shadow looks like this form is warbling and barely able to keep its shape. Is there anything else you would like to do, sir?
I don't think...
If you have any bonus actions.
Bonus actions. Like, I can still use my cantrips?
No. Unless
No.
Unless it says otherwise.
I don't think... What do I do?
I will say, sir... Oh, you already used your bonus action to move the sphere. Never mind! Sorry, that's my bad.
Yeah, so all that's left is movement at this point.
And you already moved, so I believe that is everything. EDF forces! Let's start turning this battle around, shall we? So, that guy's gonna slap the shit out of that shadow. This guy's gonna take a shot at the dragon, attack the shadow, shoot the dragon. They got their boot knife, and that's what those two are gonna have to do, but these guys are gonna shoot rifles. That will just hit. Because archery is dope. They do not have disadvantage. I don't know why it's marked there. But 7 points of radiant damage. That guy's gonna swing at this guy with boot knife, and he will just hit, I believe. No, that is not. Swing, miss. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? They have 2 attacks. Ha! I got my own. What's going on here? There we go. And 11 points of piercing damage there. Man. Good. And then this other guy's going to use boot knife again. And boot knife will succeed and only do 2 points of damage. Beak! The shadow was like, ow! Dick!
That hurt. You hurt my feelings.
2 boot knights over to that guy.
I
First
can't
one will
believe
miss.
you've done this.
Second one will hit for another 2 points of damage. The shadows are infected. This guy will take 2 shots with his rifle. That will hit.
Alright, here we go. There's the beautiful music.
And that will hit.
Yeah.
So 19 points of radiant damage. As they're just lighting this motherfucker up. He is not happy with this. Not happy in the slightest. He's going to take his final legendary action until the start of his turn, and he's going to fucking strangle one of these guards.
Oh, thank goodness! Okay, he's used up all of his legendary actions for the day, I think.
For
Hopefully.
the round.
For the round?!
Yeah, those are legendary resistances you're thinking of, sir. Man.
Does anybody by chance have Iron Hero as a feat?
Nope.
I don't think so.
I don't think any of us do.
I can assure you they do not.
Sorry for your...
As a claw goes reaching out and will just fucking chokehold this guard.
26 to hit. Holy crap.
Ouchies. So Purple Squad is next. They will take to the sky. Last two members of Purple Squad. Fly over here. And they're going to fire down. Oh, there is! Hooray!
Actually,
more,
there are 4.
More are alive than I thought there were. Where's the fourth guy?
Next to the fountain.
Yeah. Look at Purple Squad, all alive and shit.
How long is it going to stay that way?
Not long.
Oh dear.
Longbow. This guy is going to fly up to you, Zuki, and this bat pony has got a set on him. He's going fucking in on this dragon.
Don't be a hero.
He's being a hero. In fact, he's going to move around so he has advantage. Not disadvantage.
Dave, no.
I'm just going to reroll that.
Still the same number.
Still not hit. So longbow shot.
Hey.
Nope.
What? It didn't hit.
Nope. AC 18.
Holy.
He's got the same AC as me.
Yeah. Dragon scales, baby.
All right.
Longbow.
Dragon scales.
That will hit for 9.
Nice.
Onto their chateau.
Oh, so he was attacking the shadow?
Yes.
Not
2 of them
the
attack the dragon. 2 of them attack shadows to, loosen you guys up down there and give you more breathing room.
I see.
So, ouchies. Arrow's still hurt, even in an amorphous shadow form. And a 7.
Oh boy.
Who is next? Pink Squad. These guys will...
So no one has dealt any damage to the dragon since Oceanfish, right?
Wait, all 4 Pink Squad is alive too. Oh my god, they're 2 alive.
Hot damn. So this one's going to fly down and flank with you, Azur. I want you to know, this bat pony looks like he is conscious through adrenaline alone, as he is burnt by fire and covered in blood, but he's still fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Grim.
That's a trooper.
And this one will fly down and provide arrow support, and those 2 are just going to fire a volley of arrows at this one. At the Shadow Drake. Militia still stands. Advantage.
If only I still had my area of effect heal.
That is 6 points of damage to that shadow. Longbow shot. Wait, they're dual wielding. So this guy can use his bonus action to take a short sword attack as well. And that will hit for 2, so that's an extra 4. This shadow is dispersed and destroyed.
1 down.
Then those 2 will take 2 longbow shots. Yes. Hit for an 11. Alright.
Dragon or shadow?
Dragon.
Nice.
This shadow will look at you, talk tidal wave, but there's also a flump. He has options. He takes the flump. So he just kind of floats past you and reaches out to the flump, who the flump is like, ah! I think the flump has a reaction he can do. No, he cannot. Okay. Check your little buddy. They might be able to do something, but it doesn't matter because he misses as the flump just goes, no! And just kind of just...
Okay, how do I know what is the reaction?
It should state in the ability.
It'll say it in the description of the ability.
So
Yeah,
You might have to look it up if it's not actually written.
But the shadow misses anyway, so it's fine. Warden's turn. He's going to follow this sage advice. Actually, he'll call out, Moon Lily! Should we in that? Plan B? And he just, as he's crouching behind the sandbags, he's going to flash the fake idol. Or the fake artifact.
Am I allowed to respond in this moment?
Yes, you may.
Give it a shot!
He'll nod, and he's going to take a deep breath, and he's going to take to the air. Hey, dragon! You're looking for this, right? And he just holds up the artifact. Moon Lily, what is your spell save DC?
Oh, shoot. Unfortunately, I don't believe they gave a spell DC for.
It's based off of your DC.
Oh, mine. Okay. 13. It's not high.
13. He needs to make a insight check.
Oh,
thankfully,
please.
He does not have a great intelligence.
Okay.
Please.
No!
That explains a lot.
Are you kidding me? Zuki, can't you do something?
I've already. Actually, yes, I can. I can.
Inspiration.
Make that a fucking natural one.
Oh.
He will look over. And with that,
is that what you're looking for, Rafi?
And with that, Warden's just gonna go and dive into a building. And he's going to hold his action.
I suggest you go follow him.
I hate how you're on his back and he can't do anything about it right now.
He can't do shit.
Red Squad!
Now that
engage! Fly! I get there, so we'll make it there. Rapier, longbow. Actually, tidal wave looks a little. 50 feet fly. This one will dash over and just land in the pond and looks to tidal wave. I got your back! And this one will also fly down to make the oh so lovely murder sandwich.
I was saving the natural one to save my own skin, but that artifact took priority there.
So longbow to that one. Nope. And then that one, take a rapier shot. That'll hit. Very nice. For 4. And then take a bonus action swing with the short sword. Very nice. Another 4. And then these two will take their swings with advantage. Rapier first. That will just miss. Short sword. That will hit. Very nice. For another 4. Then the other one, rapier. 13 points of damage. Maximum.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Hell yeah.
So that is 6 points of damage. And then short sword.
Wait, who's fighting?
Natural 20!
Nice.
Please tell me this damage is going towards the dragon. Damn it.
As this shadow, before it even rose fully and became coalescent, it is dispatched.
At least that's one less problem to worry about.
They said hell to the no.
It's the dragon's turn.
Oh no.
Very good.
He's going to look back to you, Zuki, and he's going to use a bonus action to shake your ass off of him.
What did the cartoon specify this route was?
Look at it.
I'm looking. The target can use a bonus action to attempt to shake you off by contesting a strength athletics against your dexterity acrobatics.
Roll me an acrobatics. Set the DC.
Oh.
Hey.
Not
Nice.
bad.
On.
I'll take that and I'll use you at 25.
Oh no.
He roars and rears back onto his hind legs as the statue almost cracks again under the weight, and my friend, you are thrown off of him.
Hopefully he landed in the water.
Either way, I'm prone.
So you go from on top of the dragon, like, yeah, take that bitch, to
Why do you have to roll fucking 25?
He's then going to look over and he sees just this. And he's like, yes.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. I know exactly what's going to do.
Takes to the sky.
Oh no.
It's time for you all to meet your end.
As a torrent of deep purple spectral shadow comes rocketing down towards all of you.
Zeph, no!
Zeph, yes.
Oh shit!
Zephyrus, yes.
Field.
Better roll low. You better roll low. Come on.
Template.
Protect the field.
That is to hit, my dear, not to a save. I'm afraid. So he's angling that way in a perfect cone. Oh yeah. He getting everybody.
Oh no.
Not the ones behind the barrier.
He getting everybody. They have advantage on the save, thankfully. He don't give a shit about the shadow.
I figured as
He
much.
don't give a rat's ass about that shadow.
So he even hurts the shadow?
Yeah. So all of you, so from there, that is Militia, Zephyrus, the Red Dragon, Blue, Hypna, and Azur need to make me a dexterity saving throw.
That's a D20.
Mm-hmm. And add your
Alrighty.
dexterity save.
Oh my fucking god!
Viola,
What?
I'm sorry, you just failed.
Ooh. 20, dirty.
Of course.
Azur, you succeed.
I got that one.
No!
No.
Blue Bear's blue. Ow! Wait.
Can I
Hypna, you
use
have
protective field?
Hypna, you have advantage on the check because you're behind the barrier.
Fuck me.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye,
Can I
guys.
use
Nice
protective
knowing you.
field?
Let me roll that again with advantage this time.
You succeed. And
Wow! Wow!
All right. So now we know where that's going.
Well, we know what the DC is now.
Yep.
Yeah, DC's 18.
You learn that once you unlocked what his Shadow Breath does.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So Zephyrus is going to roll dexterity save. Come on, buddy.
Oh, man.
Just barely. Wait, is that the first roll? It is not. So that is a 5 plus 7. He will fail.
Oh.
I think I was still marking him with advantage because he was dueling someone at the point.
Yeah.
Youchies. So then we have Red Dragon here, who's just like, well, this is what I get. He will fail.
Wait, doesn't he get advantage because he's behind the barrier?
No, he's flying.
He's fly.
He doesn't have a fly thing on.
Oh wait, no, he landed. He does have advantage on it. He landed to bow to Azur. Doesn't matter. So he fails, and sadly, this dragon's breath is no longer that of fire. It is something worse.
Zephyrus, no.
Zephyrus, yes.
Can I use protective field? Would that help at all?
That is a 2-hit, my dear. This is a save. That is a 3 on the first guy, plus 3, so 6. And then 15. Everybody except Azur and Hypna fail. I'm not even gonna fucking roll for the shadow. Okay.
Oh man.
Roll low.
Come on.
Oh,
gosh!
Alright.
The gout of flame roars over all of you.
So, those of us who were successful take half damage.
Take half. So on half, that's still 32 points of damage.
No, wait. But if I use protective field, would that help at all?
I think actually, yes, because this is still a damaging effect.
Wait, 32 hit points?
32.
That's all my hit points.
You go down.
Oh, my hit points. Alright, I'm gonna try using protective field and seeing if we can
on yourself
reduce...
or on who?
Oh god. Wait.
So blue, I will say you still have 18 hit points as your bear. So you drop from your brown bear form.
Actually,
and you are blue again, and you take 14 points of bleed over.
Use some self-preservation here. Stay on your hooves.
Will that drop you to? I'm guessing this is dropping you to 1 hit point.
I'm well into the 0 at this point.
Okay, you grit your teeth and you stand your ground as this necrotic wave comes crashing over you. You feel your very vitality rended from your body, but you are not going to fall today. Not to this creature, and you slam your hooves down. You keep on fighting. This red dragon is annihilated, and his corpse lands on the ground with a dull thud. Coming down from the sky as well. Wait, he used his inspiration to take a shot. Zephyrus falls unconscious, landing on the ground, and these two brave defenders also perish. And rising from the corpses and those who fell unconscious, more shadows rise.
Oh, hell no.
And Julius, where are you?
Seriously, oh my god.
Starry just cries out, going like, Zephyrus!
Yeah, Moon Lily in turn is just gonna scream out, no!
And also in return, Azur!
Is Blue still standing?
You still stand, you're at 1 hit point.
Azure is still standing.
But you are...
I'm okay.
You're not looking good, fam.
Damn it!
Oh, no.
Initiative.
Whose initiative is this?
The new
shadows.
Oh.
The ones who have risen from your fallen comrades, their shadows leaving their body and becoming adamant. Brought forth under the... Wait, these guys don't need to roll initiative because they go right after the dragon, so says his breath weapon, which improves things for me, but makes it pretty bad for the rest. I will say, the shadows are not ruthless. They will not go to kill you.
Okay, so since my HP dropped to 0, what do I do?
You are unconscious.
Okay.
On the start of your turn, you're going to start making me death saves.
Okay.
And I will say, since Warden has shown that he has the artifact, he doesn't give a shit about any of you. He wants it. He just did that to knock you all down so you stay out of his way. By enacting Plan B, Lily, you have saved your companions this day.
Oh my gosh!
As he goes screaming into this building, and as he does, as Zephyrus lies there, the light fading, he'll let out a grin as there's a explosion coming from this door.
He's still taking radiant damage, right?
No longer, no. But he fails the save, so he's taking full. But he's now in darkness, so he's still taking half. But this is still a lot of damage, as a heavy explosive goes right off in the doorway.
21.
The dragon begins to bleed.
Oh.
And Warden's eyes gleam in the darkness. Howdy there.
Yeah.
As that triggers his held action.
Natural 20!
Yeah!
Yes! Shit! That's damage!
So that's 20 points of damage. I'm gonna have the dragon roll something like that. Ooh. That means he has a high chance of success. Yep. Okay. As those beads scream and ricochet, bouncing, digging deep. And I'm gonna say that negates the resistance, because goddamn, that's thematic and I love it. And it's happening, because I say so.
How much damage was that against him?
That is 20 points of damage from a single shot. Yeah. Ow. That's what I'm fucking talking about, Warden. Hell yeah, baby. Alright, let me measure out his movement, because he took to the sky. So that was 10 feet of movement. He moved to here. 35, move to here. That is 80. Leave that is all of his movement. But he is going to use... he used his bonus action to throw you off. He can't. Alright. As he's just now prying open the doorway, reaching out for Warden, who's just like, Alright. This shadow... Looks at Zephyrus. It's not fresh anymore. He's gonna float on over to here. And Infatuo just looks at him. Now, normally I'm welcome to anyone to touch me, but you're an exception. And the shadow just looks at her back like... Touch. That will hit. 8 points of necrotic damage, and Infatua's strength is decreased by 1. Not terrible. Could have been much worse. So 8. That's still ow. Okay, this shadow's up next. He's gonna look over to you, Blue Spruce, and be like, "Oh, you're a pony, not a bear." Touch. That is a 6. And you just like, bitch, don't touch me.
Bitch, no.
Alright.
Just slap his hoof out of the way. This shadow looks over to you, Graphic Marks, and is like, a nerd, as he just floats on over to you, and he reaches out to give you a touch. With Mage Armor, I don't believe that hits you, sir.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 13... What's your dexterity score? Or what's your AC at the moment?
My AC?
Yeah.
14.
Oh,
Wait,
what's your
Mage
dex?
Armor? With Mage Armor?
Wait, with the Mage Armor? Let me double check.
Mage Armor gives you an AC of 13 plus your
13
dex.
plus, that would make it 27.
What?
No, sir.
No,
your dexterity modifier.
Oh, dexterity modifier. How do you check that?
It's the number underneath your score.
Or above your score.
Above your
Yeah,
score, yeah.
it's it's gonna be plus or minus.
Plus or I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time.
It's
See where it
it's
says
the number that is,
dexterity?
like-
There should be a large plus something above it.
Shit. It is 14.
Oh no!
So he just hits you. Because remember, you cast Mage Armor is what's facultating into your AC at the moment. So you take 9 points of necrotic damage, and your strength is reduced by 3.
That's bad.
That is bad. So I'll go ahead and edit your sheet for you, but go ahead and I'll edit your strength, but go ahead and take that away from your health.
Alright.
9 points of necrotic damage. Which you have 8 temporary HP, so you only take 1 point of actual damage.
Yay.
Fucking gourmand, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Oof.
3.
This is why you should keep your adventurers well fed.
Oh.
As you feel your very strength and vitality rended from your body, Graphite. It's not a great feeling.
Ow.
It's not a great feeling at all. Yeah. Ow. There are 2 juicy targets down there. The question is, which one does he want more? He wants the shiny one. You look tasty. Touch. Nope. You're just like, get the fuck off me.
Ooh.
The white dragon will look over at his fallen comrade and snarl. He'll look away, and he's going to breathe deep. Breath weapon's not return. He'll look over to you, Azur, as you still stand. If you have fallen, he might have ran, but you're still there. You hold dominion. You have proven that you are stronger. So he will continue to live by your deal. And he's going to fly down. And he's going to take a bite at the shadow. That will most certainly hit for a lot of damage.
Yes.
For 8 points of damage to this newly formed shadow, which hurts it a great deal. This shadow is like, well, this has been a great deal of events this day. Oh, look, a pony in a suit. Hello.
Uh-oh.
Touch. Oh no! A natural 20!
Oh my
That
gosh.
most definitely hits, unfortunately.
15 points of necrotic damage to you, sir. Remember, if you have any
Okay.
temp HP, reduce that first, and your strength score is only reduced by 1.
Oh, right.
Dang.
Temp HP. How much of that do I have?
Look at your sheet.
8. So, okay, so
that-
I'm a little more better off than I originally was.
So that reduces me to 21.
21.
And my
Alright.
strength
Your strength
is now
score
bad.
is now just 10.
Yeah, that's not good.
The Flumps. It is the Flumps' turn.
I might have accidentally clicked an attack.
So this lump continues to. Actually, he hears people. They hear you all scream out in fear, pain, sorrow. The Flumps don't like hearing that.
Lumps have joined the battle. Yeah, that's right. Music gets suspenseful. You know where it matters.
They will be brave. They can sense you are good. They can sense you are good people, and they don't want to see good people get. So, this flump will. He's going to take his action to disengage. He's going to float slowly over to. This is a hard decision for him. He's He's going to look down to Hypna, and he's going to say, "Don't worry, you'll be okay." And he's going to cast Healing Word at 3rd level.
Really?
Oh,
Hypna, you regain 10 HP.
Nice.
in the distance you hear, "Nice going, Steve!"
Thank you. Thank you. This float is going to also float on this way. Just trying to, not be noticed. Don't mind him. You need to get up. You need to help. Also, cast 3rd level. 3, so that's 8 as Zephyrus is.
Zephyrs!
Fuck!
Starry's just calling out to him. Are you okay?
No, I'm not fucking okay!
You had me worried there for a minute, buddy.
This one is going to move over and he's going to cast Bless on these guys.
Also, he comes here to this end. Go like your Alex!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What's a good token for Bless? That's a good token for Bless. 3 creatures within range. You are in range. And then this one who kind of... I'm sorry I'm taking this for the NPC's turn, but they decided to help you. They are too good for their own... They are too kind for their own good.
Thank God for Coda summoning these aliens.
Seriously, though.
Yeah.
It floats down to there. He's going to use his... He's going to use his movement to dash. Up to...
This is why you respect the wild magic drip.
He just goes, "Ah!
You got it, George!
Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" As Zuki, Healing Word 3rd level. You heal 12 HP. This
That
is no
bumps me.
time for rest.
This bumps me to max.
I will say, Dave is gone. He's too scared.
Okay.
As you just hear fading in your mind.
So wait, Julius. By any chance, the Healing Word does do anything for me being prone?
No, it heals
Damn
you.
it. Okay. Accuracy.
And
We get
this one.
Alex and George.
And David right here. That was nice. Let me help you. Starry Skies, you will heal 10 HP.
That heals me back up to full.
Speaking of which, it's your turn.
Now's your chance. Prove yourself.
Oh, man. Like, Starry is angry as all hell, but is glad that Zephyrs is at least conscious again.
Ow.
Turns to the shadow figure in front of me and just takes his sword and just casts Dark Flame Blade against it.
All right. Go ahead and roll the hit. That most certainly hit, so go ahead and roll your go ahead and roll your great sword.
It's not a great sword anymore.
Right. Roll your weapon. You roll Crimson Knight!
Yeah.
Oh, baby!
Oh, he is pissed!
You let out a roar as your eyes ignite with dark magic. And you rend this shadow asunder as the flame then goes screaming. A spectral flaming face of your own goes and impacts the other one, who is but 5 feet away, and he takes 10 points of damage.
Oh, wow.
And then
Would you like to do anything as your bonus actions? Perhaps move your hex, maybe?
Indeed. I'm just gonna run over to where Zephyr's is, as close as I can.
You can get, you can go onto here, and then go here, and then get to here. So 15 feet of movement as you just go, right here. Would you like to hex this guy, perhaps? Or any of these other shadows around you?
I don't know if I'm in range to get the hex the Shadow Dragon, but...
I don't believe so. Actually, you might. I think Hexes has a range of 60 feet.
It's 90.
Then you hex the dragon.
I'm hexing him.
The shadows begin to coalesce around him. I don't know why that has a range to him. What ability score do you want him to have disadvantage on?
You should give it to strength.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of his fucking strength.
He has disadvantage on all strength checks from here on out.
Yeah. Also, I'm not sure if anybody has more holy waters, but...
Yep.
Just runs over to Zephyr's, going like...
Have a bowling ball.
Just laying on his back. Blood trickling out of, like, his eyes and his mouth.
Stay conscious, man.
I am painfully conscious.
That's better than being unconscious.
I think I would prefer not feeling what I'm feeling right now.
Help is on the way, dude.
Tidal Wave, it is your turn.
Okay, so he actually does something a bit like the Vento at the beginning. He drops a certain flask, looks at Zuki, you know what to do with this.
Zuki nods at you.
And then you can see his frustrations getting into his head, clawing at the fountain beneath him, as if he's looking aggressive as he's ever been. Clawing at the floor, growling, groaning, and it all ends in a blood-screeching howl.
As you see tidal waves form, as he lets out a howl, he turns into the form of a dire wolf.
Oh my lord!
That, sir, is but your bonus action.
Alright, let's take
You have your movement and your action left.
Well, I think...
Hey, that's you, by the way.
Yes. So, I think I'm gonna start this off with a classic bite from the shadow.
Alright, you're biting that shadow. Go ahead and roll me. Do you want me to roll it for you?
You can, I don't know how to do it.
As you reach over. And you just take a meaty bite. Natural 20!
That's a...
With maximum damage! By God! You have had enough! You let the beast consume you! You let out a victorious howl, and you rend this shadow to nothing but shadowy pieces!
So he does more than just dances with wolves.
Sir, would you also like to move with that natural 20?
Sure. Bring me closer.
Where do you want to go?
Bring me closer to Zephyr.
You got it. You have 50 feet of movement, and you just do a singular leap. Ling is like, holy shit!
Starry is just taken aback, going like, what in the world is that?
Oh God, not again!
Zephyr looks over.
They followed us!
Just excited.
I think
Has to
that
end up pinned into them again.
I think that's Tidal.
That's Tidal.
Moon Lily says, just as a voice in the wind. Keep you with him. Do you want Ling to follow you? Because she's just kind of stunned right there. She's like, I don't. Okay.
You know what? Ling can just be next to Zuki, support her.
Alright. Ling will kind of flop on over to you, Zuki, like, did you see that shit? Like, looking back and forth to you.
Zuki's eyes are just like trained in the direction of the dragon, but he acknowledges Ling. Yes.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to ask you to bear with me.
Huh?
Yes.
Time.
Oh wait, have the reinforcements arrived?
Oh.
Please.
As the dragon is clawing, digging through the building, its wounds bleeding, this sickly black ichor, it roars.
You are all nothing! I will ensure you all go to the deepest depths! I will be your end!
And as he roars that, a single beam of moonlight from on high begins to slowly shine down onto the statue.
Wait.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait. No one speak. Let this play out. Hold on.
You all feel a presence. One of power. One of comfort. As those dragon's words roar out, one matches it in kind. With a beam of concentrated moonlight shining upon the now broken statue of her own visage, the voice of the Night Mother booms across hollow shades.
Silence, monster!
Like a meteor screaming from the night sky, a streak of stardust and silvered moonlight cascade into the center of hollow shades. Within the now swirling torrent of amorphous starscape, two eyes gazing into the abyss-like form of the dragon, filled with the wrath of a mother robbed of her children.
Thy intrudes on my city!
She bares her teeth before speaking in a roar.
Kills my children and dare harm the future of Equus?
Princess Luna unveils her blade, glowing with righteous fury under the light of her moon. She stands in full plate armor, gleaming with a deep, dark onyx and swirls of silver, a perfect reflection of her glorious night.
Thy death wish has been signed, abomination! Your fate lies at the end of my blade!
She points to the shadow dragon, who lets out a bellowing laugh.
Speak not to me, traitor of the night! I will not hear such drivel from which bends the knee to the light! You are nothing compared to me!
Those words echo in her mind with not just the voice of the dragon, but another swallowed by darkness, who let their entire being be snapped out and warped into something greater than even the deepest abyss. This will not stand. Fangs grow and are born, eyes slit like that of a deadly predator, and wings flare as her blade erupts into silver flame!
You think you found an ally in darkness? Do you comprehend the powers you are cursed with?
Whispers of past darkness creep as slivers of nightmare moon leak into her speech. Lunar energy builds once again and spirals to encompass the space around her in dances of night's grace.
For one who calls me traitor, you stand here, claws stained by the blood of your own kin. And for what? To weaken those whom you boast as easy and weak? Yet only now do you choose to face them, torn by the work of your brothers you wish to claim. You invade my city and force your kin to kill my children! You are a coward, a selfish fool who has drawn the ire of the Princess of the Night!
Her horn surges with overlapping rings of magical power, eyes turning to a brilliant silver as she raises her head skywards. She would apologize to her sister when the battle was over. But tonight, the moon stands her ground! With a heave, she reels back onto her hind legs, striking the same pose as depicted on the very statue she stood next to. The moon, drifting and locking into place perfectly center in the night sky.
If this Drake wishes for a duel, then she would oblige. But this is her city, and she will fight on her own terms. Moonlight floods into the city square, illuminating it with dazzling silver light.
So ready thyself, you blighted spawn of shadow! I shall show you true terror! And make you pay for every single child you have taken from me!
The dragon bursts through the top of a building, wide open as he bellows.
Your words do not scare me, pony. I shall ensure you join your forgotten children as they rot in the hells!
Send me to the hells below?
Luna gives off a spiteful laugh. The dragon's words were nothing more than mere musings of an insolent child.
Foolish dragon!
She swings her blade to meet the dragon's gaze.
You forget who is the scourge of night. The bane of all nightmares. I'll see to it the first damned souls thy shall face are those fallen to thy claws!
Harmony has failed, and so a harrowing wind begins to blow.
Thank you for bearing with me. You may thank the wonderful talent of one goddess level for voicing Princess Luna.
Yes!
Yes!
That was insane.
That was crazy.
Oh my lord.
I've been waiting for this.
The mic has been dropped.
The Princess of the Night has answered your call, Zuki.
Oh.
And fluttering
Just sort of sits
down
there.
behind her,
Oh.
landing on the statue, golden light extruding from his body as he is dressed in golden plate mail. The ambassador lands and gazes around. Fear not, heavy pony. This is over. Both the ambassador and Luna have arrived and will give you their aid.
So, am I allowed to pick up the RP from here?
So many fucking chills.
Zuki just sort of stares there in awe at Luna. Stunned.
The direwolf is also staring at Luna, though it's unsure what he's currently thinking.
But
Is
he
your-
just sort of sits there stunned, just under his breath. He just breathlessly says, "Thank you, Night Queen."
Fear not, child. This is over.
As you're at the sight of Luna, just her words and everything just causes her heart to stop. She is utterly terrified at the sight and in awe at the same time. She doesn't know whether to run or to fight. But seeing Julius with her, she's calmed a little bit by him, but does her best to stay out of the dark Elicorn's sight.
Let me roll their initiative.
That is, that's high. That's high initiative. Oh my.
Meanwhile, Julius over here just has a, little less than that, and +7.
We basically have like 2 10+ level characters fighting with us now. On the conservative side.
Starry just looks at the two alicorns, just
Zephyrus just smiles.
Utter disbelief.
Shit.
Meanwhile, Clinch is right next to Luna.
Yeah, and the direwolf just looks at both of them and gives as good as a bow as he can.
Hey, Moonlily, it's your turn.
Yeah. So she's gonna be stunned at seeing Luna actually there. And knowing full well just how powerful she is.
Oh, I forgot to neglect to say, that blue ring all around you? This area is now radiating bright moonlight.
Yes.
Oh, it's bright now.
Yes, it is.
He's gonna take regular
As the
damage.
shadows of the wings on the dragon kind of smolder and fade, he's still confident. Overconfident.
Okay, this is... Okay, so first, she's gonna call out to Zephyrus. Do you think you're gonna need any healing?
No! I'm fine! Totally! He raises up a shaky talon.
Even though he can't...
Starry just, like, looks over to Zephyrus going like, don't lie through your teeth.
I don't have teeth, you idiot!
You were just unconscious a minute ago.
Yeah, you smell.
Alright, so... No, he can't see it. Moonlily just kind of gives, like, an amused grin, but she's gonna look at Zephyrus, then to the dragon, and... she's gonna fly down next to Zephyrus, land on the ground.
He hears the sounds of hooves, and he just kind of looks around like, huh, what, where?
And cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
You pop back into this instance, and he just goes, ha!
Starry nods at Moonlily and gives a slight smile before going, thanks for that.
Oh!
Max healing.
Yes.
As you hear, like, something realign and pop back into Zephyrus's body, and he's like, whoo! And he just bounces back up. That's what I'm talking about!
Still don't think you needed that healing, Zephyrs?
Alright, I am happy to admit when I am wrong.
Yeah, and then... So that's her action.
He's back up to full.
Yeah!
Let's waste this motherfucker.
Can't agree more, my friend.
And she's just gonna look up at the dragon, and as a bonus action, just call out to him. You think you're worthy? You don't even know what you've got!
Silence! As he's gonna take a legendary action against you.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I've got a -2 to necrotic damage. Hey! At least I used up a legendary action.
As his talon reaches out, you see a whirling torrent of sickly green energy. Be gone.
Uh-oh.
19 hit.
Oh,
But you are resistant to poison damage, and you are immune to being poisoned.
Yes.
As you just kind of take it on the chin and look at him with a smile.
Starry,
go ahead and still roll your Constitution check to, potentially quarter the damage.
Okay, so Constitution save.
Wow! I'm just gonna say, because that's dope. The ray impacts you, and you just stand there with that same shit-eating grin.
And she's just gonna respond with, "That's the best you got."
Starry,
not today.
Oh,
just
he's
laughs.
so pissed.
Starry just
He's
laughs
so
like,
pissed.
Nice try.
Oh, he's so pissed. But he can't take another legendary action. Luna just says, how absolutely pathetic.
My queen.
As, in a moment, child, as the sword just... And I'm not even going to roll for it. She can't. You know what? I should. I'm just going to roll a d20. She rolled a natural 1. Nope. And the shadow just disappears. That's her first attack.
Oh, fuck.
You see Zuki shout at Luna, "My queen!"
She'll look over with the
He's just losing his mind.
You have fought well, Zuki of Zebraca.
And I will continue to fight.
Very good. Now, let us end this! As she takes to the sky and just screams over here with the crescent moon at her side.
So wait, did you hear what I shouted, by the way?
I heard my queen! And that's
I heard I said my queen bring me to him. I don't know if that part came through.
She's gonna be like, no, you're gonna stay out of danger. She has the air of confidence, like, she has this. Speaking of having this, 22 hit for the first strike, and she's going to dump a 5th level smite. Be gone! As a eruption of silver flame billows out. 25 points of magical slashing damage with improved smite on the way. And this is just her second attack. She has 3.
She has 3 shit.
So that's 25, and then with improved smite, this is 68. Another 21 points of radiant damage. Second attack, or final third attack. 30 to hit. Another 25 points of damage. Another 5th level smite.
Jesus. Oh my lord.
As you see this now titanic figure being carved into bloody pieces. Each one he lets out a roar. As Luna glares at him. What were those words earlier? He's going to roar in her face, take a legendary action, and he's going to bite her. As you see just a monster within him begun to be unleashed, a carnal beast within. She's going to activate Shield, and that bite will just hit against a massive wall of moonlight. How utterly droll. That's her turn. Meanwhile, the shadow down here is like, man, this guy's hard hit. Come on, man, I just want some of your life force. Give it to me. And he reaches out to touch him. And he won't. And that's his turn. Nightcrawler, it's your turn.
Do you know what we haven't done in a while? We haven't actually checked the Shadow Dragon.
I mean, do we need to at this point?
I mean, how much HP does it still have left? After that bombardment?
He was looking... there were, some wounds were collecting. Now he's looking desperate. He went from beaming with, confidence. You heard what he said to fucking Luna, and now he's looking like a cornered animal.
I think he just lost over half of his remaining health.
Ooh. So Nightcrawler, what would you like to do?
I would I'm going to try and attack the shadow figure that's by Glee's shield.
Do it up.
With a
Not entirely certain.
can I fly over there and hit him with my rapier?
That you can. As you kick off from the ground, you soar over and land behind the shadow, eyes gleaming. Flanking would also give you advantage, but since you're in the presence of Princess Luna, you have a +5 to hit. So yeah, you hit. So that's 5 damage. Go ahead and roll your sneak attack, and then give me another D8.
Sneak attack.
And then roll me another D8. As your weapon seems to hum with a silver light reflecting off the moon.
How do I roll just a D8?
I'll roll for you.
Basic rolls, and then... Ooh.
You rend the shadow apart with a singular slice of your rapier.
Okay.
As it just...
And does that activate Whales from the Grave?
That it do. Who would you like to target?
The one next to Starry Skies.
That one's dead. You killed him.
That one's dead? Okay.
Yeah, you murdered him.
I murdered the one next to Starry Skies? I thought I murdered the one next to Clay Shields.
Oh!
Yeah, so there's one here.
Yeah, this one.
I will say, as the spectral claws of a dragon reaches out, it just passes harmlessly through the shadow. It does not seem to be affected by necrotic damage.
Alright.
But hey, you fucking got one of them. Nicely done. Zuki!
Yes.
You feel empowered and emboldened. Holy fuck, she's right there.
Yeah.
You just saw her begin to just cleave this dragon to pieces.
Okay, so what does it take to get unproned?
Half your movement.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. What's 20 feet? That's not gonna be much.
If you dash, you'll have 50 feet to work with.
50 feet?
Yes. Because it's your movement again, and your movement's 30.
My movement is 40.
Oh, well then you'll have 60 feet.
But isn't it half my...
It's half your movement to get up, but your movement isn't halved. It takes 20 feet to get up, so you have 20 feet left. If you dash, you'll have another 40 feet to work.
Okay. Let's see, so I have a total of 60 feet to work with then.
That you do.
Okay, I'm going to take that path. Would passing something off to Moon Lily take any sort of action?
Nope, that is a free item interaction.
I give Moon Lily the flask that the flask that Tidal gave me, and
there's a flask of holy water on your nose.
And he just looks at the dragon, just give him hell.
Ling is like, slow the fuck down, dude.
and yeah, with my bonus action, still can't do shit.
So her swim speed is there, and then she can use her movement.
Actually, never
just catch up to you.
Actually, never mind. Okay, why did I leave the game? No, get back in here. I'm not going to pass. I remember what I was going to use my bonus action for.
Was it Step of the Wind?
No, it was to fucking throw the flask of holy water at the dragon.
Oh.
Well, never mind. Isn't that
it's an action?
That is an action. So you can bonus action Step of the Wind still, which allows you to dash as a secondary action.
Yeah, but I only got one key point left to work with, and I want to use that on a potential flurry of blows.
My friend, Luna's here. You can use your fucking key point.
All right, fine. I'm gonna Step of the Wind and we can chuck this holy water flask at the dragon.
Go ahead. Normally it would be at disadvantage, but since you are in the presence of Luna, that's just going to be a flat check. So dexterity. Go make a dexterity check.
There we go. Why? Fucking my rolls today.
Roll it again.
Oh no.
All right.
Advantage.
There we go.
Yes.
Everybody's feeling inspired today.
You hit the dragon directly in his eye, and he's like, ah!
Kobe.
Go ahead and roll 4d6.
4d6. Another 11 points.
Legendary action. He glares down at you.
I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Your chance has long expired.
You say that now.
As he reaches out. Only 6 points of necrotic damage. However, you cannot heal till the start of your next turn.
I just looked at him unfazed. You think that matters to me?
Alright. Graphite Marks, it's your turn. There's a shadow all up in your business. What you gonna do about it? He's trying to suck up your vitality, and you're like, no, that's mine.
And you got a shadow dragon right above you.
Yep.
I don't think the shadow dragon rightly cares about Graphite Marks, but you know, that's a fair point.
I mean, I do have that shadow dragon right above me, but with Luna's presence, he's like, he'll take care of him. So I look at the shadow dragon right in front of me, and I cast Chromatic Orb on him and use fire.
Fire, huh?
And that's on this guy or this guy?
On the one in front of me.
You see the crackling orb of flame fire up, and it impacts the dragon, and he just flinches to the side before glaring down at you. He is unaffected by fire.
Damn.
Yeah, I wouldn't have recommended fire. It's dragons.
Right, I didn't think about that.
And plus, it seems like this guy initially was a fire dragon. Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna, seeing how that failed, I'm probably gonna move away. It's like
the shadow will take attack of opportunity if you do.
Oh.
It's gonna grab your butt.
Yeah, I'll stay still.
You stare at the shadow, and it stares back at you with its unmoving, unblinking eyes. If it had any, it doesn't have eyes. It's a shadow. This shadow over here is like, come on, guys, just let me get a touch. Just a little pat. It will hit this poor guy. Hiss. Ooh!
Oh, dear.
Ouch! That is 2 whole tiers below, as that strength is just siphoned.
Yeah.
Zephyrus is going to, with that maximum heal, I was going to say he sprung back onto his feet, going to take to the sky, and he's going to take a shot at this dragon. Come on. Deep breath. Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's good. That's good.
And yes, you read that right. It is justice damage.
Justice.
As 13 points of radiant damage, plus his sneak attack, because Luna is engaged.
To whom?
To the dragon.
To the knight.
Big boy.
Princess, no!
15 points.
Oh yeah, and it's radiant damage.
It is.
Yes.
Coda, Cantibile, is suddenly feeling like, oh, well, I suppose we can forgive them for being fashionably late. She's probably going to start mopping up the shadows here. She's going to spend another first level spell, regain 2 sorcery points. Bonus action. Nummy nummy.
So
she's
a
gonna,
relationship.
Saunter up to here and I don't quite appreciate you. And she just points over to that there shadow. And that one right there. And she's gonna fire. 11 points of damage. A ray of fire erupts and blasts this shadow away. Repeat. Firing at that shadow. 5 points. One more time. It's the third way. 3. That is just enough. 3 rays, 2 shadows down.
Woo!
It's about time. She just kind of flips her hair. Looking absolutely fabulous.
Oh yeah.
Glaze shield. Ho
Holy shit, it's Princess Luna!
Seriously, though, he is stunned that she is here for a moment.
Like, you stood next to her, you've never seen her this scary before, but also, god damn, that's awesome!
Yep.
I thought you were gonna say, god damn, that's hot.
That is up for his inner monologue. I cannot speak on that behalf.
Let's see. Is there anyone here still looking a little worse for wear?
Hypna and Azur. Hypna and Azur look pretty bad.
Okay. Which is looking worse of the two? That's the
Azur.
question.
She's at
Azur.
1
I'm at 1 HP.
Oh my word. Okay.
She just barely survived.
Yeah, no longer
I'm literally hanging on a thread.
Okay.
Just kind of swaying side to side, like, I don't feel so good, you guys.
Okay. You will not fall here. And he's going to use Cure Wounds.
Touch. Azur, you heal 11 HP.
Thank you.
Is there anything you would like to use your bonus action for, sir?
Bonus action. Not for now.
Very well. Speaking of Azur, 'tis your turn.
She's checking her options and seeing what she'd be able to accomplish with her current position. She looks between the two shades, one being closer to Luna and the other one further away. And while she doesn't really much like Infa, she'd rather be as far away from Luna as humanly possible. Or I guess tonally possible.
Cardizonally possible.
Cardizonally possible. So she'll move. I can move here, right?
You have your movement.
By here?
You can move. Yes, more than easily enough.
All right.
The shadow is like, come on, let me just give it a little touch, and then he looks over like, oh hi, how's it going?
Let's see.
I want to touch her. I want to. Oh, hi there.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Gonna give him a stab.
Let's give him a stab.
Okay.
Stab the shadow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Would you also like to increase that with one of your psychic abilities?
No, let's go for it. All the way.
All right, roll me a d8. As
Rolling
you
a
empower
D8.
your strike psychic energy.
I got add a 4, so 16.
Woo!
That's some
Youch.
damage.
That is some damage. The shadow will look from being like, I'm fully here, to like, oh god, it hurts! As he's just kind of melting into the floor a little bit, like, oh god. Right, let's get every pony patched up, shall we? And Julius is going to close his eyes as his horn erupts into a beautiful golden glow, and he's going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Wow.
So I had to connect my phone hotspot because the university internet just decided, I'm just gonna turn off.
Oh
Oh dear.
He knows Luna has this. He's gonna cast it at 9th level.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely back up to full.
So let's see here. So
Yeah, I'm not gonna wait to see the healing. I'm just gonna go back to max.
What is the radius of this?
you're all getting healed.
Oh,
Everybody's getting healed.
That's what he do. What he's good at.
That's what, dude.
All of you heal 64 HP.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, well, everyone is max health now.
Needed one.
okay, so how does temporary HP work? Can you regain temp HP or is it gone?
No, it's gone.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
With that, Julius will kind of slowly flutter on down. I'm glad to see that every pony's all right. He's just going to look over the shadow. And, pardon me, Ling. Actually, he doesn't know this seal. He's like, why is the seal here? Okay.
We'll explain later.
Yeah.
And then he's just going to use his bonus
hello.
action.
Right.
A
My-
zebra.
Everything cut out for a few seconds. How much did we cure?
64.
All of it.
You are literally
okay,
full
never
health
mind.
now.
Thank you.
You are literally
he-
full health now.
I know what's been going on, but my thing keeps glitching and I can't hear anything for periods.
Hello, you must be the ambassador.
That I am. Pleasure to meet you. One moment, please. And he's just gonna go over and swing this ruby blade across this shadow's form, and it just goes. Blah! There we are. Do you need any other assistance, Princess? I have it covered, Ambassador. Very well. Azura, you got larger. As you're now
that was all
you're like-
titles.
you're now nose to nose with Julius now.
Just keep it the title. He helped me fight a dragon.
You.
Oceanfish has no idea what the fuck's going on, but she's all about it. And she's just like, well, since that big scary bear is now distracting the big scary dragon, I can shoot the dragon and he won't care, right? Totally.
Let's see.
Bang.
Dear God.
Oh, nice.
He'll whip around and she's like, oh, wait. That looked like that hurt him. Oh, no, he's looking at me. Does he want to take his legendary action? The last one he'll probably ever do.
Yeah.
He might live. He might not. He's taking one
Either
of
way,
you with
he's
him.
ego or not, he's desperate.
He's taking one of you with him.
Oh no.
Chill touch.
Chill touch.
Another grasping claw. That will just hit her.
Oh dear.
At least it's just 7 this time.
As Oceanfish just squirms and screams.
Welcome
Oh, Coda!
Coda!
Luna just arrived!
Reinforcements have arrived.
Blue Spruce! It's finally your turn again.
She had
He had
left
to
a while
go.
ago.
Aw.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Lame. She's gonna spend her last beat shape of the day and turn back into bear.
She bear again.
She bear.
Bear.
Like that. That's 34 more HP for her.
Bear.
And then she's just gonna saunter on over to here. And the shadow's like, "Come on, nerd, give me some of your life force." And the bear is just. He's like, "Oh no." Advantage.
Got life force.
Yeah, yeah, that would hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
11 points of damage for total. Wow. The shadow looks like, oh god! Where did this bear come from? Infatuous is like, so that is the ambassador. And she just kind of puffs up her mane a little bit.
Oh no.
Moonlily's just gonna give a glance to Infetua like, don't you dare, don't you dare.
Infatuate darling, could you turn to your left? Maybe aim an attack at
Her body turns to the left, but her head's still looking at Julius.
God.
She's just like, yes, the chateau. And she just kind of raises a hoof, not really looking. Fires an Elder's Blast.
Oh dear.
That would have been hilarious if it was a fucking nat 1.
Just no look, and she just like, my, as just a bolt of whirling chaotic energy just boop, blast that shadow away.
Which is radiant damage, right?
It's force damage.
But are the effects of the holy water still under there?
She didn't shoot the dragon, she shoot the shadow.
Oh.
Yeah, the shadow that was right here.
That was harassing me.
Where? Wait, what shadow? Oh,
that was on top of graphite, yeah.
Yeah. That
You
one's
hear
gone.
a shout, "The ambassador's arrived! Move up!" As the EDF just start to move up. This guy will take that shit, fire him, sprint up to here, and they'll just level their rifles. And ready their boot knives! Boot knife! This guy has bless. Whatcha? Let's see if he'll need it. First one, he won't. 5, so 2. It's another 2. Shadow's like, stop it. That just hits, and that's another 2 points of damage, and the Shadow's like, stop it! Dagger.
no, I don't think I will.
That hits. Come on, guys, roll higher than doing 2 points of damage at a time! Come on!
Oh no.
Equestrian Defense Force, just 2 points of damage.
Well, it's just they're resistant to anything that's not magical.
Hey,
but speaking of, bang, 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 bang. Pull my double trigger. That will miss for the first shot. I'll hit for the second shot, 9 points of damage. Another shot. 14.
Oh, God.
There we go.
Just decimating him.
Keep up the fire! Blow him down!
Oh my God!
Ow.
Idiot doing his
The
job!
bullet lands square and blows out his eye.
This can't be the end.
He's on death's door. Shadows just pouring down, siphoning off of the roofs and coalescing into pools of darkened crimson and shadow. Clinch coffers, it's your turn.
I can't just attack the shadows.
I mean, you can. There's one right there.
Yeah, you got 2 right here.
You can also move your orb as a bonus action. Would you like to move orb?
Yeah, to the one that's on the sandbags. I'm not sure if that will catch fire.
On the where?
On the sandbag here.
Oh, yeah. No, it won't catch fire. It'll smolder.
Okay.
So you send that over to here. Move it down, down. And it will collide with it. Go ahead and roll me a 2d6, please.
2d6. Here we go. Okay.
He will fail, and he will take 9 points of fire damage.
Nice.
And
Great.
he will smolder and go poof and disappear.
Great.
So that is your bonus action.
I'll now go to the one right here.
Would you like to send a crackling bolt with lightning spark, or go stab it with your spear?
I would humbly suggest lightning spark because it's magic.
Wouldn't that electrocute everybody in the water, though?
No. The shadow's floating. It's not like touching the water.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll use the lightning spark.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, I got it.
All right,
here we go.
That one, yeah. As a crackling bolt of lightning sparks and flies through the air before impacting the shadow. Youchies. Nicely done, sir.
Okay.
Hypna, it's your turn.
Okay. This is an enemy, right?
No, I mean he was, but
He's an ally now.
He's an ally now. I mean, you could probably still kill him and no one would care.
Sure would care. She'd take that as a major slight.
Moon Lily would not abide by that. But hey,
Okay, some people would care.
Okay.
Is there any way that I can hit the boss dragon from where I am? But probably not without hitting Luna, right?
You can bonus action Vicious Mockery him. And let me look at your character sheet here really fast.
Yeah, I added my 2nd level spells because I really have forgot to do that.
Oh, wonderful.
I mean, you can move up here.
Yeah, I could move over there.
You have your crossbow.
You'll probably do better to move over there.
You have your crossbow, and with Cloud of Daggers, you can also hit him with that.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and if I move, does that count as a full action?
No, that's just your movement.
Okay.
If you dash, which doubles your movement, that would be.
I'm gonna move here, and yeah, I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers on the boss dragon.
For me, Hypna, if you could, because there's a chance it might have do something really funny. Vicious Mockery in my campaigns are a bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm telling you right now, he is within Vicious Mockery killing distance.
Wait, Vicious Mockery deals damage?
Yes.
Yeah.
It does 1d. It does 1d4 psychic damage.
You can literally insult somebody to death. It's great.
And I want to see if it happens, because if it does, this will be a legendary moment to remember for all time.
Exactly. So, can I do Cloud of Daggers and then do Vicious Mockery as a bonus action?
Oh. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right, so Cloud of Daggers. Go ahead and click that for me, please. If you would be a dear.
And Vicious Mockery.
Within enters the spell area for the first time in turn and starts its turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so daggers
Dude is
begin
going-
to swirl and combine. So I need to make a wisdom check against DC 13.
Dude is going to die before this turn order is over.
Luna's gonna cast Silvery Barbs. So close.
Even so.
Okay, what's the AoE on the big field? The big circle?
That is bright light being casted down from the moon.
Oh, okay.
Let me get little thing there. Sadly, so at the start of this dragon's turn, there's a high likelihood he's going to be carved into little tiny pieces.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is he on the roof or in the building?
He's on the roof.
Okay, that's what I figured.
These guys are going to just swarm down here. And I'm just going to say there's enough of them that they probably don't need to roll.
So, did he dodge the Vicious Mockery, or...?
He did, sadly.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
There was a chance, and Luna tried to increase that chance, but it didn't happen. Okay. These fat ponies are stunned. They're staring at their princess and they're like, oh my god. And they're just gonna watch.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Warden is like looking left to right. What happened? Where'd he go? He's gonna kind of come out and peer up and he's gonna be like, oh. I'm just gonna go back.
I think I saw a coffee maker in here.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Anyone would have done the same.
He just looks outside, like, why did I just get healed? And it's like, oh, there was a coffee maker inside. I'm gonna go check that out.
That pony's
Gonna come back out with a nice hot cup of coffee.
Oh,
All
it's
right,
the dragon's
so
Here we go.
Life Cube. Yeah, creature needs. So go ahead and roll me Cloud of Daggers again. There, Hypna.
Oh.
Oh, okay. 1 second.
Come on.
Also, I'm not sure if I put the damage in correctly for the
It's 4d4 slashing. You did not, so just go ahead and I'll go ahead and roll it for you.
Alright.
Nah, close enough.
Yeah, not bad.
Hypna,
Yeah.
how do you want to do this?
Oh shit!
Let's go!
Hypna casts Cloud of Daggers and watches as the boss dragon is cut into tiny itty bitty pieces.
Oh my lord!
Nice.
Through
We have a epic tagline prepared.
like a rotten fruit in a hyper blender, these almost hundreds of small daggers begin to just death by 1,000 cuts through this dragon's hide. He lets out one final roar of defiance before his corpse slams onto the floor before he slowly sloughs off the roof.
Heck yeah,
And as
baby!
soon as he falls, you hear one last howl.
Graphite, you okay?
The last few remaining shadows disappear.
Starry just takes a huge sigh of relief.
And I
Before
think
looking
at this
over
point,
to-
Tidal goes out of wild shape.
Starry gives a look towards Zephyrs and Moonlily and goes,
Wait, Shadow Dragon's dead?
"Holy fuck!"
Shadow Dragon's dead.
Ah, thank God.
Hypna cast a spell that does a minimum of 4 damage, and he was at 4 HP.
Awesome.
Because of the EDF guard letting those super damaging shots.
Nice.
I just sort of look to this bat pony to my right, look back to Luna, I bow.
Yes.
He stands on top of the roof, gazing down at the Drake. Congratulations, heroes. You are victorious.
Yeah.
As the dragon lies there, you will see these shadows almost fading from the scales.
Yeah, and I think
Bleeding from this now dying creature. Left behind, you see now glimmering in Luna's moonlight, brass and golden scales.
What?
Am I?
It appears that whatever curse now has left him,
Okay,
but the
okay.
wounds will be taking hold of him soon.
Moonlily's gonna fly over and
Graphite takes a closer look at him.
Tidal takes a close look from a distance.
Azure also
Can I-
steps a little bit more into view to see him.
can I cast Cure Wounds in this moment?
I am sorry to say, but these
Yeah, it minced him pretty well.
he's fading.
Okay.
He'll look up to all of you.
how did this happen to you?
So sorry.
Who did this to you?
You'll see tears well in his eyes. The black ichor of his blood before now turning into a deep crimson.
I fell to a place of nightmares. I couldn't get out in time. I'm so sorry.
No.
Can I detect evil and good with my cutie mark?
He is no longer a being of shadow.
That a single
curse.
portal could cause
The
this
curse.
Can I
Pardon me, Gerbo, go for it.
to think that such an abnormality could have caused this much harm? You were merely a victim of something that was outside of anyone's control.
Where was he?
As they would have put it, you got silly with the
You're good.
I have two questions for you, Drake.
You're getting one. So make this question count. Moonlily, actually, if you cast Cure Wounds, you'll prolong him just enough to get 2 questions out.
Yeah, she can only do it at first level. And as she's casting Cure Wounds, she gently strokes the dragon's head in pity and sorrow.
I have 2 questions for you, Drake.
Just mumbling, forgive me, brother. I'm so sorry.
My first question is, where was it? Where was this portal that cursed you?
The battlefield. Far from here.
Starry just at this moment goes wide-eyed in horror.
Weapons ancient and broken. I thought I saw someone hiding. I went to look and I held.
My second question to you. What is your final wish?
To bring my brothers home. Please. Their families deserve that much.
Moonlily's gonna lean down and whisper.
They will all return home.
Tallow just takes a good look at the dragon in his state and just says, "Bisa ako po, gato da fleek."
The dragon just lets out soft gurgles of apologies.
Azure looks down with pity, feeling the weight of sorriness hitting her. She truly feels his pain, regret.
Duki just sort of closes. He just closes the dragon's eyes. Just whispers to him, "Just rest.
I'm sorry."
You'll wake up soon. Just rest."
We did what we could.
Which is a lie, but like he's just comforting him in his final moments.
The last few gargling gasps fade.
And yes, I'm also casting Cure Wounds to just at least ease the pain as he dies.
And
all around you, you also hear, "Bye, goodbye, bye."
And Coda will just start singing a funeral hymn.
Lily would hum with her.
Such a noble creature brought so low. And it will land. And at this point, Azuri, you
Super Mario.
every pony, if you don't mind, we can take it from here.
Tuttle steps aside.
As you're seeing Luna so close, goes eep, and then runs and hides behind the barrier.
Fear not, fluffy one. I'm not here to harm you.
Suki just sort of just slowly, just like hesitantly approaches.
Suki. She looks down to you with a warm smile. She slowly takes off her helmet, disappearing in a flash. Thank you for calling me.
Thank you for listening, my queen.
I could not let my children be attacked by such a creature. She will then slowly turn her head over to the white dragon. And what of him? Has he seen reason?
I suppose he has.
More or less.
He shall return home, and he shall return home, he speaks out loud so the dragon hears him, and fulfill his promise to his fallen comrade. Is that correct?
Yes. Princess Amber should know what happened.
That she should.
Azure just glares from behind the barrier because she was worried Luna would hurt him.
Grrr.
Starry, at this point, his expression changes to one of extreme, unease, and is just staring at the ground deep in thought.
Luna will sheath her blade. Ambassador, I trust you will take care of your ponies, and I shall take care of mine. Yes, Princess. Very good. At this point, Ocean Fish is just going to zoom and just tackle onto Julius's neck.
That's quick.
And Julius will just wrap her up in his wings. Come along, every pony. I think you all deserve a rest, especially after all of this. And I do believe we have some new introductions in order. And just looks
I was just about to say, I don't
Suki,
think
Infatua, and over to Tidal Wave, and then this poor little seal who's just waving up at him like, hi!
I do not believe we have formally met.
Glaze gives a
Well,
bow.
that he needs a nice bath or at least a shower.
Warden comes walking out with coffee. Did we win?
Somehow, yes.
What do you think?
We're all still alive somehow.
Looks down at the... Wait. He was in shadowy... Oh. And he just kind of gets what's happening. Oh. Looks down.
Oh, poor thing.
Glaze gives a bow and says, "Hail, princess."
Hail, Glaze Shield. I am glad to see that you kept these ponies safe. Well done. Meanwhile, all the bat ponies are just now starting to swarm around Luna like, oh my god, princess. And they're hugging onto her. It was so scary. We all thought we were gonna die. Ah! And
We
they're
need
just
victory music.
Feel free to get some. I just paused the music for right now because it's no longer an epic battle. It's time for solace and silence.
Talon just looks in the middle to I know we've lost a lot of comrades, but you've all fought valiantly.
I shall see to the dead. Ambassador, please take care of your own. Yes, princess. Come on, Agriponi, let's head back to the train.
All right.
As we're walking, Zuki just next to the ambassador. I suppose I may be the first to introduce myself.
Yes, my friend.
I am Zuki. I am Zuki Vikuli. I hail from Zibraka. I came here to Equestria for my own wishes, and then I found your services down in Baltimore. I did not think I'd be fighting dragons today, but I'm glad I was able to do something to prevent further damage.
I am thankful that you found it in your heart to assist these ponies.
There was no other option in my eyes.
He smiles. And Ocean Fish is just ah! Just it was so scary. He looks to you, Tidal Wave. I see that you are friends with this lovely little one. Points to Ling, and Ling is yeah, he is. Just puffs out her chest.
Yeah, of course, she belongs to me. The name is Tidal Wave, by the way, and this is Ling.
A pleasure to meet you, Tidal Wave. Pleasure to meet you as well, Ling. He just gives a flipper wave like, hello. And you, ma'am. Oh, my ambassador, it is a true pleasure to meet you. I am Infatua. And she just kind of reaches out her hoof.
And Zuki smacks it down, and she will behave herself.
She just like, and like looks at you like, what the fuck, dude? Just kind of gives you a sidelong glare before piping back up again.
Zuki just gives her just like a cocky little smile, and just like not when I'm around.
Miss Infatua, it is a pleasure to meet you. Oh, Mr. Ambassador, it is all mine. Gives a little bow and a wink. And Julia's just like, all right, and keeps walking.
You'll get it next time, dear.
She just bucks away. She was gonna try to do the ladylike thing where he would kiss her hoof, but you didn't let that happen.
She got fucking blue blood, or whatever the
blue balls.
Name.
Blue ball.
No, I'm referencing the guy at the gala.
Blue blood somewhere,
Blue blood.
somewhere in Canterlot. Blue blood's getting a mani-pedi and sneezes.
Tidal just looks at this.
And a bird shits on his head. Tidal, you look to Julius as you're all kind of just you all Julius worked wonders on you. You all feel like $100. Whatever he healed you all with, it's like you didn't even have a fight.
I have to thank you for coming to our aid, but where exactly did you come from?
Canterlot.
Okay, be more specific. How did you get to us? We were in the middle of nowhere.
He opens his wings. We flew here, my friend.
He's an unicorn. Lily's just gonna lean over and whisper to Tidal Wave.
He's magic. Don't question it.
Alicorn. Tidal Wave, you have no idea what that means, but it must mean that he's tall, has wings and a horn. Cool.
So you're kind of like an Azure 2.0 then?
I would not draw a comparison to that. I think she is far more. He doesn't know how to respond to that.
Please excuse him, Ambassador.
She deserves her own classification. She is her own wonderful species.
I see.
Please excuse him, Ambassador. He's been suffering from memory loss.
I'll see to it that we get that taken care of while you sit in our care, Mr. Tidal Wave.
I would highly appreciate that. I don't really like it that my mind is so out of whack.
Indeed. He'll bring you all to the train and just kind of stand there before turning to address all of you. So, shall you like to debrief me now, or when we reach Canterlot?
I think now would be a better time.
Well, that seems fresh.
And first, if you all will allow me to, he will kind of just bunch you all up and embrace you with his wings. It's a gentle embrace. You're not being squished to death.
Still, it's quite a big bundle.
I am so happy all of you are safe.
It was a little heady there.
Yeah, we had a couple of close calls there.
Step back.
Yeah, there are still casualties.
Unfortunately. So please, he sits down as Oceanfish is just like, I'm staying right here. This is my home now. I'm never leaving again. Please, tell me what all happened.
Alright.
Do you all just like want to go? We tell Julius what happened, or do you actually want to RP this?
I think
just an overview. We tell Julius what
TLDR, there were
happened.
dragons and we killed them.
Okay. Well,
we detail the relevant discoveries. which we can
Yeah.
just like go over out of character, like the things.
And Moon Lily would actually disclose to Julius about the relic's abilities, since she did a successful identify on it.
He will nod. Understood. I'll lock that down immediately. Well.
Actually, it would be best if it stayed here. One of its properties is ensuring that no planar portals open here. And as well as just protect the town in general.
If that's the case, then how did the portal to this shadow dimension open? Was it damaged in any way?
Well, the thing is, this portal is far from here, from what the dragon said. But as for how it got damaged, the best guess we can tell is they tried finding it initially, couldn't, and burned the cart, and, well, because the relic got damaged, so magic.
What I don't understand is they wouldn't have been looking for it in the first place if the dragon was not converted. By which case the
based
portal.
off what all of you have told me, it sounds like it happened after he was corrupted.
That's what I believe. Yes.
Yes.
Something in that dark place must have told him about it and set his sights.
Glaze would also report on the entrance to the Underdark and the changelings that we found there.
Julius looks surprisingly unfazed by that information. I'm aware there's a small hive near here. They did not chase you to the surface, did they?
No,
Thankfully not.
They did not, but it definitely did a number on oceanfish.
I kind of look back.
It's terrified.
I'll allow one of you to roll an insight check.
I'll do it.
Go.
I'm going.
Motherfucker!
Inside wasn't right.
Every time.
I called
Every
dibs.
time. I'll try, I guess, but
Didn't this happen with Nightmare Moon as well?
I have a 17 if that means anything.
You can't hide from super
gonna-
high level.
Yuki!
I'm gonna message you something, okay?
Whisper!
Yeah, you could also tell me in whispers in the dark.
No, I'm just telling.
All right.
That's level 10.
I'm sorry, what was this for again?
Don't worry, you don't need to roll anything. It was just supposed to be for one of you, and Zuki fucking slid in and shouted, "Dibs!"
I said dibs.
Honestly, that was deserving.
Something related to the changelings and possibly oceanfish.
Oh.
This man knows all.
He knows
It's either one or the other.
Well, it could be both. I don't know. Oceanfish had quite the reaction. Even worse than Glaze Shield, it seemed like, and like, ooh. That's saying something.
Oh, it was a little dicey there.
Well, Heavy Pony, I think it's time for you all to get some well-deserved rest.
Yes, I need the bath soap.
Yeah, I think Ling needs a bit of a bath as well, and so do I. I've been very wet ever since this whole introduction.
You are all covered in blood and gore.
And Glaze Shield, will you prepare a beautiful dinner for us?
Oh, forget it.
Certainly.
We should hold a party.
Speaking of
Hold
which,
a feast. We have to celebrate this monumentous victory correctly.
Julius thinks
absolutely.
Julius thinks on that. I think I agree. This is a day of victory, but also a day that should be remembered.
Side note: the shaman never showed up. Where is he?
You hear him. You hear a voice.
Making sure the relic was safe.
You see him just kind of walking past, looking upset and wet.
Zuki approaches the boar
As you do so, he shakes and sprays you with water.
That is warranted. I would like to formally apologize for how I treated you earlier.
Yeah. Whatever.
Very well.
Allow me.
I'll say it one more time, Ziba. Read the signs. You can read, right?
I can read, but as you can see around you, there are some pressing matters.
Well, you need to read the sign.
Lily's gonna walk up to the shaman and just bow to him and say,
Don't
"Thank you
bow
for-"
to me. And he just bonks you on the head.
Well, can I at least show you some respect?
I'll take a thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for keeping the rest
You're
safe.
a good boy.
If you would. Oh.
She's just gonna give the boar a quick hug and back off.
His head looks up to the sky.
I just want to go home.
If you would, friend, allow me to at least treat you to dinner.
Roll a
a nice
persuasion
bottle
check.
of apple cider.
Roll a persuasion
Okay.
check with advantage.
Come on.
I just happened to got a new
With
cartoon
advantage.
effect,
Come
and
on.
it happens to be called Puppy Dog Eyes.
Well, good.
You already have advantage.
Wait, who's rolling?
I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, baby. Get it, baby.
Feast, you
I give you
say?
Puppy Dog Eyes.
Hmm. 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Make friends with you yet?
Don't hold your breath.
Yeah, well, me.
He just looks to you moonily. Don't hold your breath. And keeps walking off.
Huh?
Before he turns into what appears to be a sparrow and just flies off. You then realize why you didn't see him in the combat, because he turned into a bird and flew into the water.
Oh.
None of you had a high enough passive perception to see him.
I see.
What is?
He wasn't going to get directly involved, but he was going to make sure the relic would stay safe if the dragon got past all of you.
Okay, that's fair.
Huh.
And the ambassador lets you all aboard on the train, and he's going to go talk to the EDF guards and get a debrief from them. And hey, guys, guess what? You level up.
Yay! We can do increase our stats!
Yeah, it's a ability.
Ability score improvement, and you can also get a feat. So,
Wait, both?
yes,
Wait,
We can?
yep,
Huh?
I'm allowing it.
We're doing what? Wait, what?
You
What
can
what's
either-
going on?
You get a
Okay, so usually when you level up with an ability improvement, you either take 2 points in one stat, which is strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, or you could put one in 2 separate boxes, or you can take a feat. You can't do both. So he's wanting us to do both.
I'm saying do both because it's fun, and I want you all to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got about 15 minutes, so if anyone wants to say anything to Azure, now's the time.
I'm telling you what Zephyrus is going to do. He's going to go flop on a couch and die for a little bit.
Azure, like, come over and just kind of plop on top of him.
Normally, I would not be okay with this, but for this one time, I accept this fate.
I suppose
He's
Moonlily would go
worried
over.
about him.
I suppose Moonlily would go over just to make sure she's okay, and
He's only being lightly smothered. It's fine.
Well, I meant Azure since she freaked out at Luna.
Oh,
Oh, did you want to have a quick conversation with her?
Yeah, it can be quick.
All right, then.
Hey, Azure. How you feeling after, that dragon breath? Are you still okay?
Yeah, I'm still standing, aren't I?
that ambassador fella sure knows what he's doing with that healing magic. So do you, Moon Lily, he says as he just kind of tries to poke you, but he doesn't know where you are because he can't see.
She just holds up a hoof so he can finally poke her.
He pokes her.
Oh, it's just... I'm not gonna lie, I got scared for you and Zephyrus and Hypna.
Yeah, it fucking hurt.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I knew it'd be okay because we have each other. Zephyrus said he has my back.
Well, I don't doubt that. Though it seems like he's got your stomach.
I got his back now.
Okay.
We take turns.
Starry will walk over and make a comment to Zephyrus, going like, "How's the fluff?"
Masterful. I recommend this to everybody.
Are you sure?
Roll an insight check.
Insight check.
You can never be too safe with Zephyrus.
Oh!
He speak his normal language is sarcasm. Though he is a sarcastic asshole about it, he seems to be enjoying the warm fluff.
If you say so, I guess.
Don't knock it till you try it, buddy. He just shoots you a finger gun and misses you.
I'll pass.
You say that now.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
actually well, it's actually pretty soft. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure you were okay. Also,
why wouldn't I be?
If that can hurt,
well,
but you know, we're alive, aren't we?
well, not just the dragon, but couldn't help but notice you. Yeah, when Luna showed up. I mean, you stood up to a freaking dragon, and yet the princess makes you cower behind a sandbag.
I mean, you saw that lady, right?
Eyes widen, and her pupils seem to dilate a little bit. Before finally calming down, and he gets a bit more serious look. Alicorns aren't to be trifled with.
Moon Lily's ears are just going to droop a bit and gives a look of understanding. I understand. I just wanted to make sure you were okay, though. Like, I didn't want to pry.
She didn't kill me, so I'm alive for now.
Why would she kill you? That doesn't make any sense.
Azura contemplates what to say for a moment. She thinks about how close they're starting to get. And she decides to let up a little bit. We don't have a good history.
Oh.
I could gather that.
At this point, Zephyrus will like kind of scramble and pop his head out from underneath your fluff and like go let out a little. So like, what? I don't like. I can't draw a comparison because the princesses really never like come over to visit Griffonia because we don't want them there. But do they did negotiations not go well? Azura hearing that, that's a way to put it.
She looks down in a way a moment. You can almost feel the thumping of her heart.
Zephyrus can because he's right next to it.
Yeah. They nearly killed us all.
What?
Perception check and just see if I'm listening into this conversation.
Sure.
They saw you as a...
That's a 2.
Oh.
Nope.
You are just singing in the shower.
Yep.
Starry just looks down and looks like he's in so much thought.
They saw you as a threat, didn't
You telling me they attacked your people? But yeah, fucking look at you. He looks you up and down. How the hell did they manage to do that?
She narrows her eyes. They took our land. And we tried to negotiate, but they wouldn't listen. So we had to fight. And we nearly won too. But then they brought out the murder rocks.
Murder rocks?
Murder rocks?
You mean...
That's what my uncle calls them. We were too close. And they killed us all. Or nearly did. I don't really know what happened. I wasn't there, but I heard tales of balls of fire and voids sucking in artisoans and dissolving them bit by bit.
Oh, boy. Zephyrus kind of looks over to you, Moonlily. He's like, I don't know how to handle this.
Moonlily's just gonna slowly and carefully walk up to Azure and places a hoop on her shoulder. I'm so sorry.
I'm telling you now, this is the first time you've heard of anything like this.
I soften.
You have read many history books to become a bard, Moonlily. There is not a Heim nor tale, fairy tale. There's nothing about something like this.
Yeah. Though, taking into account that there's not much on the Crystal Empire either, would Moonlily, with this new information, start to see some kind of pattern between the two tales?
As much as I love that train of thought,
You could always poke more info.
With this very base knowledge, the DC is impossible, even with a natural 20 bonus.
That's fair. That's fair. I just wanted to make sure. But
for natural 20s, for me, I usually like. The only reason why, for the last two natural 20s, they're like DC 25.
Yeah.
And I, on checks that if players don't have all the information, I usually set it higher. And natural 20s give a plus 10. It's on an automatic success. Even with a plus 10, it would be enough.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure, but at this moment...
It sounds eerily familiar, but...
Yeah, and she's definitely... Azure can sense that Moonlily is starting to gather pieces of a theory, but it's not quite there.
This place gets more and more crazy every time any of you ponies open your mouth.
I'm a pony. A courtesan.
You're kind of, you know what I mean. You got a muscle. He just kind of squishes your nose.
Well, welcome to Equestria, friend.
I thought fucking Griffoni was a mess.
She's gonna turn her attention back to Azure. But still, I can't imagine... I can't even comprehend what that could have felt like. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm just gonna lean in. If Luna starts giving you trouble, wave me my way. Wave me over and try to distract her the best I can.
At this point, Julius walks in and he's like, why would she ever give any of you trouble?
Sarah poofs up nervously.
Hey there, Ambassador. What impeccable timing.
Yeah, that was...
Did I come in at the wrong time?
No,
No, not at all. Totally not. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, no.
Talking? Snuggling?
I can see that. Mrs. Zephyrus, I can only assume you're very comfortable. Quite comfortable, thank you. Right, well, Julius kind of walks over and gives, you, Azure, a winged hug from the side. I'm very glad that the lot of you are safe. I've been making my rounds, making sure every pony's still in tip-top shape. My healing magic can do many things, but it's always good to double-check. Magic isn't always perfect when putting things back into place. I'm telling you right now, Ambassador, whoever the hell taught you fucking wow. Like, I heard about healing magic from over here, but that was something else. Well, thank you very much, Zephyrus. It means a great deal to me. Where the princesses hold arcane power of the offensive variety, I myself am never had a knack for it. So I focused in the opposite direction, and turns out it's where the talent lies. He looks to the rest of you, and he gets the sense that there's a mood in the room. Just a bad vibe. So he's gonna, again, just more or less go to each of you and, give you, a doctor's checkup once over, making sure, like, everything's in place. Starry Skies, if you could just hold still for but 1 second, please.
What are you
And you'll feel him push on your back, and you'll feel a pop, and all of a sudden, oh, that's much better.
Chiropractors.
Ooh.
Nice.
There we are.
What did you just do? Wow.
I relieve some tension. It appears that you hit in the spot, and it had a coil on your muscle, so I just released it.
What in the...
Well, that might have taken off a few...
Taken off a few what?
Few months worth of stress.
And walks over to you, Lily, and gives you a 1 silver. Kind of wipes some schmutz off of your face. There's that beautiful face.
She's gonna blush a little.
You look relatively unscathed, which is good.
Yeah, I try my best to stay out of trouble.
If you could just give me 1 second, please. And he is gonna push on your shoulder, and you feel it more or less. It wasn't like out of socket, but it was in a weird pseudo position, and you feel it kind of move back into place, and your leg isn't as creaky anymore.
Thank you.
He walks over to Zephyrus, and Azur gives you guys a 1 silver. You guys didn't get hit with anything like bludgeoning or physical, so they're more or less fine. And he can't really get to Zephyrus other than his face and head, so he's just like, "Are you fine, Mr. Zephyrus?" "Yeah, I'm quite fine, actually. Trust me, I've fallen on my back plenty of times." And Julius is just going to make sure there's no lingering necrotic. Nothing. Nods. "Oh, by the way, you're he looks to Zephyrus and User. Your shadows should come back to you in about 3 days or so.
Wait,
So,
what?
Don't worry about that.
Moon Lily looks at the couch to see if there are no...
There are no shadows. They are casting no shadows.
Wait, what? Like, Starry also
What?
notices. Starry just looks over to Moonlily with a somewhat shocked expression, going like, "Are you seeing what I'm
You
seeing?"
do recall seeing their shadows quite literally leave their corpse and become animate.
Well, we didn't expect it to be gone.
Yeah.
It's not like, well, I'm dead now, might as well go back home. They need to more or less they need to reapparate, yeah.
Oh,
I'd like to do an RP
I guess-
session as well, but I don't think.
Okay.
In fact, this is hardly the time to be flirting with the shopkeep.
I gotta head off. So I gotta keep listening in. So, but
Yeah, so at that
Julius
point, Moon
will
Lily's
bid
just
the
gonna be
rest
like,
of you adieu and
Yeah,
go check on the
Moon
rest
Lily
of
yeah,
the group.
kind of
Wait.
snuggle down and not think about it.
Don't think about it.
"No,
I
think
think
about it."
that's a
Sorry,
great
Chuck.
place to end the recording.
Starry chuckles before waving.
Say goodbye to
Moonlily
Craig and Georg.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, Lakota was going to flag down the ambassador for a hot second.
Yeah, you come walking out, just hair glistening to one side, kind of leaning against. I don't know. It's the perfect plot. You're just like, hello, ambassador, right out of the shower.
I do have a text RP opportunity with the ambassador based on my insight check.
All right. Yeah, you flag him down. I'm guessing you've taken the time to like dry yourself off, get all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm presentable.
Ah, Miss Cantabile. How are you, darling?
It was certainly an eventful day, I can tell you that much.
Are you feeling sore at all? I've been going around checking on every pony. Healing magic can do wonders, but it sometimes leaves things undone.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to be sore tomorrow, but...
Here, let me see if I can help you with that.
Certainly, thank you.
A medicine check. That's a 35.
Grazie.
He, looks at you and sees battle stress. He can take care of that, and you just feel his magic press on certain points along your back, and it's just like a wave of tingly relaxation. You feel tensions in your body that you didn't even know you had just get released and relaxed.
I didn't even know that was even tense. You're a magic maker.
Well, it's one of the few things I'm skilled at, so I try my best.
Well, Ambassador, given the state of our world, I was looking to see if you checked up on Underful.
Ah, yes. I actually do have some good news. My associate has indeed reached there. It took some time procuring a way of travel, but we figured it out. They sent me a message just yesterday saying that they were halfway there. So we should have information coming in within the week.
Okay.
But based on sightings off of the shoreline, everything seems to be stable, at least. Not degrading, at the very least.
Underfold is so deep down into the ocean, it seems a little bit... How do you say... Misdeceiving. Deceiving?
Deceiving.
Deceiving, correct.
I can understand, but I had good authority on that. Told in a few favors to get some quick information.
I'm sure trench pressure is under so much more stress than I am at the current moment, but I just worry for my parents and my sister.
Again, we should have information by at least... not tomorrow, but the day after. My associate is quite fast. She'll see it done.
I do not doubt you. Well.
Are you alright, Miss Canterbury?
Going from the world of politicians to world of slaying dragons is certainly a 180, but
At least you hold some gravitas to yourself now.
Yes, I feel like I've gained a lot of confidence in myself as far as being a warrior.
Good.
I'm certainly...
A mare such as yourself should never lack confidence.
Though my career in politics seems to be on the... wishy-washy is what they would say it would be.
Trust you me, dear. It's never simple. You just see him get just the most tired look, ears flattened.
I do not
like you can see just like PTSD flashbacks of all the things he's had to deal with before he snaps out of it.
1,000-yard stare.
1,000-yard stare. When you travel as much as I, you meet quite as many people, and it can be very stubborn.
With a group as big as ours, and I'm just trying to find my little spot in it without being too overbearing.
Oh, my dear, I'm sure you'll find it in no time. With beauty like yours and in your incredible talents, you'll find your way.
You are a great flatterer, I will tell you that.
I only speak the truth.
Well, at least I am making some friends among this little hodgepodge.
Good. I'm sure you all will become as close as family in due time. Speaking of which, I have some rewards to write up for the rest of you.
Oh, how wonderful.
Ooh.
This became far more than even I could have possibly imagined. And you
You're the
all
one that
handled
actually
it.
gave us dragons.
I thought it was a bunch of,
Pranksters.
arrogant pranksters, not that. You all deserve to be rewarded as such. I'll see to it.
It's in the terms of gold bits.
Gold bits and Canterlot credits for your train.
What a goodness. Aren't you generous?
Heroes deserve generous rewards.
That's true. I certainly didn't expect to be fighting dragons either.
You'll be happy to know the rest of your next assignment will not be as stressful. At least it shouldn't. I
As
made
far
sure
as
of
that
that.
could be. Is everybody that was shoot out of town coming back soon?
Yes, they should be back in town in time for the festival.
Festival?
The feast.
Oh,
We're holding a celebration for this victory and to remember the fallen.
I see. Well, thank you for the updates. I appreciate it. I was not quite completely focused on the fight when other things cloud my mind, but hearing news of home is certainly comforting.
I'm gonna have you roll an insight check as you say that.
What's my insight modifier now?
I don't know. You're gonna have to look.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh no.
Because
Oh,
last
no.
time I inside checked the ambassador, I read him like a fucking book.
You did. Very true.
Alright, what's my...
The boy's too honest for his own good.
Well, he's an ambassador, but he knows the value of a good lie. Alright, insight check is +1. Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Well, shit. You rolled a 19.
Yep.
Oh my.
Once again, Miss Cantabile, you know people who mask pain. When you speak of home, there is it's faint and distant, but there is a pain in his eyes that just kind of flash in the back. One that he probably doesn't even notice. One he probably doesn't even notice. Just a morning. He probably hasn't been to his home for quite a while.
Okay.
But he smiles and just lets out a relaxed sigh. Well, I'm just glad every opponent came out all right.
Yes. Now we deserve a nice good rest. You do
That
too.
you do. I will see to it. I will see to that myself if I must.
Harry Potter.
Well, Miss Cantabile gives a gracious bow. It is always a pleasure speaking to you.
She'll curtsy. Likewise. Sleep well.
Oh, I definitely plan on it. And he makes his way past. Would anybody else like to speak to the ambassador while he's passing by the train? Before we end the session. Ladies, one at a time. Don't know. Oh god.
How to kill a Julius.
Embarrassment. Such embarrassment. He can't handle that shit.
Impa slides in. Well, darling.
Oh, shit. That's
Wow.
I'm leaving that for him to come.
I know.
I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm not an idiot.
I know.
She just is in the doorway in lingerie. Hello, ambassador. Just walks right past her.
Say nope.
Tidal Wave, would you like to speak to the ambassador as he's passing on through?
I would like to, but he kind of does it not in the. He doesn't really do it like the other ones. He's just like, excuse me, Julius.
Oh, Mr. Tidal Wave, hello.
It's a pleasure meeting you, and I once again need to
Pleasure as well, sir.
I once again like to thank you for helping us out with that Shadow Dragon. I'm pretty sure things would
Of course.
a lot differently had it not been for you.
Well, when you hear the call, and I know you all were quite serious based off of your tone, so I made post-haste. I just... He kind of looks down. I wish I could have been here sooner.
Well,
Too many militia died today. At least the rest are safe.
I tried to keep them safe as well. I'm still getting used to these strange abilities that I can't seem to explain.
Yes, I heard from the others that you're suffering from some form of memory loss.
It's, I can't even seem to recall where I was going. I don't, let alone why I was going anywhere in the first place.
Yeah, sit down with me, my friend. As he takes you over, he's going to roll a medicine check on you.
Okay.
Well, from what I can see, you don't seem to be suffering from any blunt force trauma. You have a few scars here and there, but I'm guessing that's from fights from the past and as recently.
I never really noticed those scars before.
Tell me, do you have a foggy mind, a lethargy when trying to recall certain things?
Well, when I'm trying to recall memories, there's just certain details that don't add up. And I'm not sure what I'm missing.
I see. I think I can assist with something of that sort. And he's going to touch his horn to your forehead and cast Greater Restoration.
Ooh.
Before his horn is shunted back by another force.
Huh?
But some of it does get through.
Oh, snap.
Tidal Wave. I give you two options.
Yes.
Option number 1 is that of the stars or the fire within.
I like to do the stars.
Very well. Something comes flashing back in your mind like a searing heat before it grows cold and you feel yourself almost floating. And you don't know if it was from seeing Luna or not. But your mind races through Starscape. Beautiful galaxies.
Very odd.
Before you come back in a startle, you now have the ability to also cast Augury.
Augury? What's that?
Once
the thing
per
that
day.
the thing that I've been using, the prophecy thing.
By reading the stars. You can type it into the compendium, it is a spell.
What is it? Augury? Is that what it's
Augury, yes.
A-U-G-U-R-Y.
A-U-G...
U-R-Y.
Yeah, okay, Augury.
Just kind of like rubs his forehead. Well, that was unexpected.
What was that?
It felt like it was something inside you, if I'm going to be honest, a power. I think it was your own body trying to protect you.
For what is it trying to protect me from?
I'm afraid if what I'm understanding is correct, as he's just kind of thinking himself, that normally happens when a mind is processing trauma of some kind. Even with Greater Restoration spells, if the recipient does not wish it to occur, then it will not. And I'm afraid something in your mind stopped me from giving you back all your memories, at least all at once. I think it was trying to protect itself.
But from what exactly?
He shrugs. It could be a plethora of things. But with what I managed to get out, I'm sure you'll feel at least some memories return, hopefully. It can be, He stops. Tell me, Mr. Tidal Wave, do you plan on staying with this group?
I mean, where else am I supposed to go? I've been with them ever since that whole wolf incident.
Did they save you from a bunch of wolves?
Well, if it hadn't been...
Bling nods rapidly.
Yeah, if it hadn't been for them, I probably would not be here.
Well, we could always use more heroes, Mr. Tidal. And kind of puts a hoof on your shoulder, gives you a pat. If that's the case, then I shall do my best to assist you when I can. This will be a slow process, but working together, I'm sure, can be far more expedient than if you were on your own.
I'll take that to heart.
Welcome aboard, Tidal Wave. A pleasure to have you. With that, he stands, and pleasure to meet you too, Ling. And she just gives like a hell yeah, it puffs out her chest. Anybody else? Any takers? Handsome Alicorn, passing through.
Ding ding. Hi.
Ding ding ding, Zuki.
Yes. Hi.
Stepping out of the train car, you've, just started your way up, and he looks over. Ah, Zuki, was it?
Yes, hello, Rafi. Pardon me, the other one does not know when to stop flirting, and I have to keep in check.
You see him give just a knowing look. Trust me, I'm far more used to it than I would be more comfortable in saying.
Oh, quite a charmer, aren't you?
He just flattens his ears. Being nice and trying to let ponies know how special they are has sometimes its drawbacks.
I consider it a fair price at the very least.
He shrugs. It makes ponies feel better, so. A fine price to pay.
I was curious
anyway.
I was curious to know, by the way, if that filly of yours is alright.
Yes, I just put her to bed. I'm quite proud of her. She told me everything. She handled it quite well. I knew she could.
Yes. Why does she have whatever that is?
Ah, who tools? He nods. I honestly can't tell you. I found her with them. She's reluctant to tell me everything. I'm working on it slowly but surely.
I see.
She says she found them, and he does air quotes with his wings, but I'm thinking it's something else at this point.
Speaking of something else, I'm not sure how much I'm prying here, but by any chance does the filly have any history with changelings?
You see him instantly, kind of straighten. Mr. Zuki, I can tell that you are a honest and very kind stallion, but we have just met. And that filly has, to answer your question in short, yes, she does. But I cannot tell you for her safety.
Very well, it's not my place to pry. Is it something the group should be concerned about, or...?
No.
No? Okay.
If it is, I will see that if she is comfortable in telling all of you about it. But until then, no. It's not a problem at all.
That is more than fine by me. I do happen to have inquiries as to what I told your assistant, co-worker. I believe she went by Sonata.
Ah, yes. Investigator Sonata. A fine mare. Yes, Mr. Zuki, I did indeed get your file from her just yesterday before you all called me here. And yes. I can tell that you are indeed quite the skilled individual indeed. How would you feel about a promotion?
A promotion in what regard?
Joining this group? He gestures around. You have clearly proven yourself to be more than just a simple do-gooder, Mr. Zuki. I believe you have the makings of becoming a hero.
I'll just be honest with you, Ambassador. I only wish to find my mother, but if I can help, if I can help in any way I can, I'd be more than willing.
Then perhaps that can be an equal trade. He says, looking to you with a warm smile.
It seems more than fine by me, sir.
I am the ambassador of Equestria. I can assure you I can more than likely find but one single zebra.
Yes.
And in return, while I search for her, in your stead, you assist the lot of these puppies.
I'd be more than happy to.
Then welcome aboard.
Thank you for taking me, sir.
Thank you for having the heart to do so. Is there anything else I can do for you, Zuki?
No. Seem to patch myself up pretty good. And I need to go check up on that woman before she gets herself slapped. Either by some pony or by me.
I do have a question. Where did she come from?
No clue.
Who is she?
No clue.
He gets a disgruntled look. I thought I told the guards not to pick up strays.
Well,
wasn't us, sir. Walks
they
past.
picked up 3, so.
Blame the rest of them. Ah, I see. And you just hear another one. Don't be a narc. What? Who's our boss? Walk past. Alright, well, I have a conversation with the rest of them. Thank you again, Mr. Zuki. And he will walk off. Anybody else? Speak to the ambassador.
Yeah, Hypno wants to talk to him.
Right, Hypno, you're approaching the train, and the ambassador is walking towards you. Ah, it's Hypno, hello. How are you doing, dear? Is everything alright?
Yeah, I'm still a little bit shaken up by that close call with the dragon's breath, but thankfully you showed up when you did.
I'm sorry I couldn't be here sooner. I'm just glad the rest of you are alright.
I was wondering, since you seem to have some medical experience, do you know if there's any possible side effects of being hit by that dragon's abilities?
He gestures.
Be aware of?
He gestures. Look down at yourself.
Hypno looks down and notices that her shadow is missing. Oh. Well.
Thankfully, that is not permanent. It should return to you within a few days.
Okay, well, is that the only side effect?
He nods.
Okay, good. Because I was a bit worried, because that dragon had some really freaky stuff affecting him.
And it did. I'm just glad that it was not an infectious curse.
Yeah.
He kind of looks you up and down, making sure everything else is alright, making sure there's nothing out of place or anything, and you look not. Very good. I want to humbly apologize as well. I've been making the rounds and apologizing to the rest. I'm sorry this was more than thought it was. If I knew, I would have handled it myself.
Well, you couldn't have known that it was a cursed dragon, causing havoc.
Indeed. But I will say I am proud of each and every one of you. You handled this exceptionally.
Thank you.
Is there anything else I can do for you, Miss Hypno?
No, I don't think so, but if I think of anything, I'll let you know.
He nods, and he's going to kind of lean in and cast prestidigitation on you. But just for you. And cleans you off. There we are. A shining beacon like I know you. 01.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get some rest after all of that.
Indeed, you deserve it. He gives you a warm smile. Keeps on heading off. Anybody else?
Me?
Yes, Mr. Clinchcoff. Are you near the train, Clinch, or are you heading back to your house?
Wait, am I on the train?
Would you like to be?
Yes.
All right. Ah, Mr. Clinch Coffers. I was actually looking for you.
Oh, hello, Ambassador? Or should I say Julius?
Either or, whatever you're most comfortable with, he says with a warm smile.
Listen,
I want
you go
to apologize for, well, I feel that this became more than we both bargained for, and I should have taken your claims more seriously. And I humbly apologize. He gives a soft bow of his head.
No, you don't have to. I never knew this danger was at this extent. We never knew what was coming.
Well, I'm just glad that it was all said and done now. I do have a question for you, though, Mr. Clinchcoffers.
Yes.
Are you... This may sound a little selfish, but I see a great deal of potential in you. One that I think would do a great deal of good for not only Hollow Shades, but the rest of Equestria.
Yes.
Oh, go on.
No, it's okay. Sorry, I just lost track of my mind. But I'm very glad to hear that. So, what were you saying?
If you are willing, I know that you are a druid that protects this forest, but from what I've gathered, there are still others that can do it as well. I would be very grateful if you considered continuing on helping this group. I believe your perspective on things, and of course your druidic knowledge, would do this group a great deal of good. But if you wish to... Oh, well, kind of looks a little surprised. Again, only if you're sure. I don't want to pull you away from your duties, but I feel that you... Kind of looks you up and down. I just can't help but feel that you have a greater purpose.
Been alone. But, so, this group, I do feel that having them, that coming along with them, might be a great deal for me to get to be more cooperative.
I wouldn't agree more. If that's the case, Mr. Coffers, then may I humbly welcome you to the Den of Heroes. He gives us off.
Thank you, Julius. I'll do my best to help others.
I know you will. And he gives you a warm smile and a humble bow before heading on out. Warden, you are hanging out in town, and Julius saw you. He doesn't know about you.
Okay, understood.
Anybody else wants to pine over the ambassador?
Blaze Shield wanted to say a thing or two.
Blaze Shield, you've more or less, done filling in your report to, corroborating your report with the other EDF guard, walking back with them, and, they went on and you saw Julius talking to Clinch, and now they seem to part ways, and he notices you. Mr. Blaze Shield, hello, my friend.
I have to say again, thanks for showing up when you did.
Of course. I was not about to leave the rest of you after you called me, yeah?
One day I hope to be able to heal half as well as you can.
Well, if you ever need any lessons, just let me know. I'd be happy to have you under my tutelage. I can certainly teach you a thing or two. Gives you a wink.
Might just take you up on that. Before the mission began, Equity made a promise to me.
Did she now?
So I have to ask, what is this mission all about? What is it we are trying to accomplish at large?
It looks left and right. Glacial, you have been a loyal member of the Royal Guard, even though I know that you were less than adamant in joining at first. You sticking around has shown that not only do you have the tenacity for it, but you can be trusted.
He gives a nod.
That is why Lord Equity chose you. And that's why I believe I can indeed tell you what the larger goal is, but I want you to keep this to yourself for now.
Very well.
We shall inform the rest of the heroes when time has come. But if Lord Equity made you a promise, then I suppose I can keep it as well. We still do not have a name for this darkness quite yet. But we have been noticing patterns, not only here in Equestria, but all across Equus. Things are escalating. Old rivalries are beginning to inflame. The Griffonia Empire shattering. Countless civil wars and wars over territory there have plunged that continent into chaos. And it's starting to reach our shores as well. He closes his eyes. Our neighbors are starting to grow aggressive. Not towards us, thankfully. For some reason they fear us. But towards one another. Inward. He kind of grits his teeth. Our neighbors in Elenia have just been put under a new rulership through incredibly dubious means. Go ahead and roll me a history check on the name Olenia.
Ooh. Okay, let's see here. History. Let's see what I get.
The DC's not terribly high.
Only an 8.
It was a 5, so you succeed. Though the common people of Equestria, if you say, "Hey, have you heard of Elenia?" they'd be like, "Huh? What? I'm here picking flowers, man. I don't know what that is." For the more anybody who leaves there, is just even a little worldly, knows that Olenia is one of Equestria's neighbors. It's one of the bigger neighbors, and it's also a harmonious country. It is the home of the reindeer. Apparently, there was a coup. We are still getting reports of it, and the old king was slain by, apparently, a disgraced son. And now he has seized control of the country. I was dispatched before the Den of the Heroes fully came into effect and to gather some form of information. 'Tis grave. We're still trying to locate the rightful heir, Princess Velvet. We are hoping that she is safe, but...
She's missing?
I believe she's in hiding for her own safety. The princesses and I are attempting to send a entourage to retrieve her, to give her safety within Equestria's borders. But I feel Elenia is going into darker times, and not to mention, he rubs his face, Stalingrad. They are still unwilling to cooperate in any means of the sense. They want nothing to do with us, even though their ponies are starving. I am trying my best, but this stubbornness, I'm afraid it's not natural. There's something stoking the flames, making every creature more angry, hostile. And we are still trying to figure out where it's coming from. He shakes his head. I don't mean to bore you with politics, but context I fear, should be given.
Certainly.
Not to mention the stirrings and the change of plans.
I think I speak for everyone here when I say we'll do whatever we can to help.
I will, thankfully, inform you. I was going to inform the others, but I will inform you your next mission will be one of far lighter brevity. You have proven yourself. And I think giving you a mission that you should have had, rather than this one, would be a nice break. One that you all deserve.
Well.
But, yes, in short, there is a darkness looming over everywhere. And we're still trying to find the source.
Well, we'll see how things go. And if all goes well, I'll reach that dream of mine yet.
He nods. I'm still in your corner when it comes to that, Glaze. Trust you me. Us fellow gourmands must look out for each other, and gives you a wink.
Just when you thought things weren't bad before.
Just when you think. Is there anything else I can do for you, Glaze?
I don't know whether I knew that you were into cooking.
Oh, of course I am. What else am I supposed to do to occupy my time these days? My mother taught me very well. 'Tis my muse in life. Nothing brings smiles to ponies' faces than a good, delicious meal.
Seems we have more than one thing in common.
Indeed. Gives you a smile. Thank you for looking after the place. I can tell
Certainly.
You'll be a much-needed rock for the lot of them. But always remember, if you need an ear to listen, let me know.
Keep that in mind. See you around, Ambassador.
See you around, Guardsman. He gives you a cheeky smile. Anybody else? Wanna talk to the ambassador? Going once. Going twice. And gone. Alright. Good session, everyone!
Ooh.
Yay!
Alright.
Yeah, that
We
was fun.
defeated dragons, people! At level 3!
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I just